Let's talk our talk. African voice in diaspora. Chinebani TV. Voice of the voiceless, yo. Chinebani TV. Make we talk our talk, yo. Chinebani TV. Nobody can talk our talk for us, yo. Chinebani TV. Africa's arise. Time don't reach, yo. Make we talk our talk, oh. Oh yeah, everybody join the Chinebani TV. Not that it happen, no. Not that it selenge. We don't talk our mind, yo. As it be now, so we don't talk more. Mama, papa, brother, sister, even know the YouTube. Subscribe and follow Chinebani TV. Eba fukona potuno, eba fukona man. Now who be the voice of Africa in diaspora? Chinebani TV. Voice of Africa, where they show. Chinebani TV. Now where we go there? Chinebani TV. Gather your family, call everybody, oh. Chinebani TV. Prison more than one no way will.
Hello, my people. How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching Chinedu Anichi TV from. My name is Chinedu Anichi, your one and only celebrity CSO, and this is Chinedu Anichi TV, streaming live from St. Louis, Missouri, United States of America. Chinedu Anichi TV family in Europe, those of you in Asia, those of you in Australia, those of you in America here, those of you in Africa, those of you in Nigeria especially, what of my Cameroon people, those in Sierra Leone, those in South Africa, those in Angola, those in Uganda, those of you in Kenya, those in Egypt, Emmanuel in Egypt, how you doing? Frida in Cameroon, Akpan in Sierra Leone, Aisha in South Africa, where all our African people are home and in diaspora. How are you doing? You're welcome to this nice show. Today, we are going to discuss something very important. I'm going to have a co-host. I don't know logistics also. I've been giving trouble, but she has been punctual. She's on the show already, and I'm waiting for her. Today, I will be having our multilingual personality, media personality, 10 years experience in the media. That is who today we'll be having Frida Egbe. Frida Egbe is one of our co-hosts from Cameroon and a reporter. And today we'll be discussing something very important. So get your popcorn as I'm talking to you, or get your water on the table. Get something close to you, because we'll be talking something very, very important. Yes, before we go on, I want to sincerely say that my heart goes to the victims of wildfire in California. So please, if you have somebody in California, check out for the person in California. Our heart goes to them. We thank the U.S. government for being on their toes, for doing what they're supposed to do. The firefighters, everybody there, kudos to you. Chinedu Anichi TV family all over the world. We stand with those of our brothers and sisters in California. We stand with you. So please listen to instructions. If you're evacuated, listen to evacuating instructions. Take instructions from the firefighters, and it shall be well. Our prayers are with you, and it shall be a tale of the past. Yes. Thank you. And sincerely, we'll have other things we'll be talking about. But before then, this morning, we congratulate one or two of the two families that benefited from our holidays package and January support. So we keep doing it again. Very soon we will announce another people. So, but we consider a lot of things before doing it. And that's right. So congratulations to UC Onyeka, and congratulations to the Peter Ugu's family in Ondo State. So, God bless you all. And today Now we'll be having Frida. I don't know what's going on. Frida is back in the studio, but now she's back in the studio. I just feel she'll be hearing me now because she has been punctual. She has been in the studio, but I don't know why the background is choking. Frida, are you hearing me now?
5 on 5.
Yes. So thank you. Have you shared it on your platform?
Let me do that. We're still battling with the network.
Oh my God, this network, I don't know. You have to figure out what we should do. Have to figure out
Okay.
fast so that we know what we do. This network, you have been punctual, you have been this. Before the time safe, you were in the studio already. But I don't know. I've been seeing you, but if I connect you, I'm not hearing what you're saying. But I think it's better.
Um,
Like the other day, I think we're better now.
yeah, the other
So
day it was
go
perfect.
straight and share it.
I pray it
Go
stays
straight and
this way.
Mhm. I said just go straight and share it in your own page so that your followers will be seeing what you're doing.
Yeah. Take
If you
my
want to talk, if you want to talk another thing, you mute. Remember to mute if you want to. Just go to Chinedu Anishi TV and press share. You just touch it, it will be in your page and you share it. Join us live. That's all. And they will be seeing your followers will be seeing what you're doing. Okay. My people you have seen my co-host Frida Egbe is here, a renowned journalist with Cameroon nationality, a decade of experience in journalism, worked across television stations, multilingual personality, and she is here today. So your favorite, and we will be discussing the effect of distant relationship among African families. Yes, you're talking to. Mhm. I was one of I know what distant relationship is, but I will not be the only one talking. We'll be leveraging on our people, those on the comment section and those everywhere. So we'll be talking. Greetings, Daddy Chinedu. This is Julius Ekeson. Oh, Julius Ekeson. Wow, wow, wow. Julius Ekeson. And Lee Keshkini. Yeah, I'm having two wonderful people on Instagram today. Normally, Instagram people don't comment, but I don't know. But today, two wonderful people are already there commenting. Please keep commenting, keep liking, keep touching the love emoji. Vibrate. I want the page to vibrate, the pages to vibrate. Those on YouTube watching me now, how you doing? And those of you on yeah, somebody's watching on YouTube already live, and Facebook, and let me check TikTok. Let me check TikTok now. My TikTok people, how are you doing? There's a rumor, I don't know how true it is, that they will stop TikTok in US any moment from now. We don't know how true it is. Um, uh, Before then, we are waiting. Whatever it is, we are waiting.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I go.
Mhm. Okay, Chinedu is live. It's already live here. And let's see. Yes, so yes. Those on TikTok, just go straight to TikTok and see. You can make a gift to us from TikTok. You can whatever it is to encourage us. Those on Facebook, you can make a gift of star. You can send us star, and on YouTube, you can also send us a super chat. It depends on how impressed you are with what you are doing. Um, just do something. I'm just trying to. See. Okay. Are you good? Are you good now? Are you good? Are you good?
I am good, having issues sharing, but I'm waiting for it to download. But we can start while
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wait for.
Let's go ahead and do what we're doing now.
Yeah,
So, you're
um,
welcome today. How are you doing? How is Cameroon?
thank you, Chinedu, and thank you to our viewers all around.
Okay, please, my people, don't mind the network. I think we'll have to start working on the network. Good evening. Yeah, people are here already. Thank you, thank you. You know what to do when you come in. Thank you, thank you. We have UC Onyeka, we have Juan Peter, we have who again? Yeah. Please tag whoever is supposed to tag that's supposed to be in the show. And we go straight to talk about the effect of distant relationship among African people. You can see that network is already hanging. My sister, oh, my sister is here. Oh, wow. Ring calling Masuka. Oh, mommy, mommy, well done. Yeah, my sister is watching, one of the biggest actors in Nigeria. You are welcome, mommy. So we'll be talking about, well, good evening, big bro. Yeah, good evening, ma. Good evening. So Nkoli Wasaka is watching live. Thank you, mom. Thank you, mom. Thank you, mom. Yeah. So today we'll be talking about the effect of distant relationship among African families. You remember we have a number +17019891910, and that is the number you can call, or if you want to join us, you can say hi. I want to join on WhatsApp, and I will send you a link, a special link that you can use to join us. So today, as we talk about the effect of distant relationship, first of all, let us have an African background. What we are saying is that we have African background in whatever we are doing. African what? Background. So the concept is that it is African. So if you are here listening to this,
Ever felt like your voice as an African is lost in the crowd? Let me introduce you to Chinedu on Ichi TV. This platform is all about amplifying the African voice in the diaspora, connecting you with rich African values and friendship like never before. It's not just a channel, it's a community where we celebrate our heritage together. Whether you're in Africa, the Caribbean, or the US, you're welcome here. And guess what? It's super affordable. When you advertise for 3 months, you get 1 month free. Can you believe that? It's a fantastic opportunity to showcase your brand while supporting our culture. So, why wait? Dive into this vibrant community and share your story. Check out at CHINEDU and Ichi TV on social media, and let's keep our voices alive. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this.
Dear friends, the journey into 2025 begins now, and it's time for the African voice in diaspora to resonate louder than ever. This year, our mission is to connect, empower, and amplify African excellence across the globe. Whether you're a trailblazing entrepreneur, a visionary leader, or a young dreamer, we've got a space for you on our platforms. Join me, Chinedu Anichi TV, on this transformative journey as we explore inspiring stories, uncover opportunities, and spark thought-provoking conversations that will shape a brighter future for our communities. Interviews with global leaders and rising stars, vibrant discussions on culture, business, and development, opportunities to connect, grow, and make a difference. Catch us live daily on Facebook at China Duanichi TV, Instagram at China Duanichi TV, YouTube at China Duanichi TV, TikTok at China Duanichi TV, Twitter, X at China Duanichi TV. Join the movement, be part of the conversation. Together, we'll make 2025 a year of African pride, progress, and power. Let's go, fam.
Yes, so my people are doing. So I thank all of you. So we'll be talking about distance relationship and its effect on African families. You know, distant relationship is what we all know. And what it means is that you are married, but both of you are not staying in the same place. We're not talking about the measurement of the proximity. What we're saying is that distant means distant. It can be distant within the same state. It can be distant within the same country. It can be distant within the same. It depends. I don't know what's going on, but my guest. Can you hear me now, Fred?
I'm back. I can hear you 5 on 5. I'm sorry about that.
Before we go on, please, can you introduce our show in French, so that other African brothers can understand?
All right. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs, chers téléspectateurs de Chinedu Anichi TV. Nous sommes contents une fois de plus de vous avoir nombreux scotchés sur notre télévision. Cette fois, notre thème de discussion sera la relation en distance, les effets des relations en distance dans les familles africaines. Comme vous connaissez, c'est devenu plus en plus quelque chose qui se passe en Afrique, que nous sommes en relation, nous sommes mariés, le partenaire en Europe, toi tu es au Cameroun, l'autre au Nigeria, l'autre en Espagne. Donc, cette fois, nous avons décidé de parler de ça et voir les voies et moyens, comment est-ce qu'on peut faire en sorte qu'on ne se sente pas à cette distance, malgré le fait que nous ne sommes pas ensemble, malgré le fait que les couples ne sont pas ensemble ou les familles ne sont pas ensemble, mais il y a toujours les voies et moyens être rapprochés. Donc, restez scotchés. Les discussions sont ouvertes. Nous sommes ouverts à vos commentaires, vos étoiles, vos messages et vos appels à travers les numéros qui sont dans le bas de nos écrans. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once more for joining us this evening. It's always a very shared pleasure to have you guys all scotched to follow Chinedu Anichi's TV. On today's topic of discussion, we are looking at the effect of distant relationships on African families. Like we all know, it's no news. That is something that is recurrent, that is almost becoming a norm. And we are going to be looking at why it is like that, what should be done, what can be done, what are the effects, positive and negative, of course. So once more, I'm very delighted, and I'm saying receive greetings from Cameroon. Happy to be here. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the discussion, of course, with your participation, your messages, your comments, your calls following the bars on the television screen, and of course, participate. Let's together make this program a lively one. You're all welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Frida Egbe. And so I told you, Frida Egbe is our correspondent in the room, and she's the one co-hosting with me on today's show. And I've told you about her. Frida is a journalist. Has a BSc in English and diploma in journalism, and has put a decade working across television stations, radio stations in Cameroon. And you can see we are privileged to have a multilingual person in the show. You can speak to some other African divide that are francophone. They can understand us in their own French language. So thank you, Frida, for coming to the show. So today we'll be talking about relationship. There's a person I want to really recognize here, and that is my sister, Nkoli Wansuka. Nkoli Wansuka is Rachel Okonkwo, is one of the biggest, as far as I'm concerned, biggest actor in Nigerian Hollywood, and she's live watching this show. So I want to say hello to her again. And before I go on, I want to recognize her in a special way. When nobody believed in us when we were starting this, she was the beacon.
Okay.
In her tight schedule, she finds out time every week to be in the show. They laid the foundation. People saw her and started joining. People who did not know me joined because of her. And today, you can see where we are. So I know each time she looks back and see what we're doing, she will say, yes, I was part of the foundation. Herself, she brought in many people, she talked to many actors, they gave me shout outs, and that's how it started. And today again, she's looking, but I am so happy that she looking back to see something better than how we started. So thank you, Nkoli Wansuka, Rachel Okonkwo. We're so proud of you, mommy, for looking after us. So the effect of distant relationship. We are trying to say, give it a background so that when people hear distant relationship, let them not always think that it's people who are abroad marrying people who are home. Distant can be any proximity. Distant can be within the same state. Distant can be within the same country. It can even be within the same local government. But what is important is that couples are meant to stay together. Couples are meant to wake up with each other every morning. So anything that makes it impossible is already a distant relationship. No matter, even if it is 2 poles away. Sometimes, to the extreme, in the extreme, some people are living as roommates. People have distant relationship when they are in the same house. That's why in this modern era, the Gen Z husbands and wives don't even allow those things we used to do those days, or what our father did. This is my father's room. This is my mother's room. They don't allow rooms again because they don't want any distance. They want to be in one room. Sometimes what you see here when in the complete compound now or the complete house is that the ladies' room is always a ceremonial room. It's just answering the name. Maybe it's only when she wants to dress up and make up and go to, like in my own room. Immediately when we finished our house, I got my own room. My wife has her own room. But before you know it, within 2 days, all the makeup has packed into my room. Everything. I don't even see where I put my own clothes. Everything I'm seeing now is in my room. I don't even know who owns the room again. And one of these, if I just mention my room, my wife will warn me. Say there's no room. Nobody has room. So you also in a house in extreme cases, and you are living in a distant relationship, because when you're supposed to wake up, together, you are waking up differently from one point. It is also distance. So, Frida.
Yes,
your research and cross examinations of some other people, maybe interviews, and from what you have gathered in African family, distant relationship, is it part of it ab initio, or is it something that just developed?
Come again, please.
As a distant relationship, has it been part of African marriages from time, or is it something that developed recently, maybe occasioned by events and circumstances?
I think distant relationship has been part of the African society, and it's still something that is still happening. It has existed and is still existing. It's very much present within us, the Africans.
Okay, so you have seen that from beginning, we have always had distant relationship. We have always had distant couples living aside, and those who, and when we use the word relationship, we are trying to narrow it down to marriage, because when we say relationship, I don't want us to start thinking of maybe you have one girlfriend. As far as I'm concerned, that's not what I'm talking. If you have a girlfriend, your girlfriend can decide to stay in Burkina Faso. Your girlfriend can start to stay in Agaduga. or wherever in Africa. You can also decide to stay in Jupiter when your girlfriend is staying in Mars or staying in one of the planets. So what I'm trying to say is that our discussion today is narrowed down to marriage.
Marriage.
I'm saying relationship. Please don't misunderstand it. So if you are talking about girlfriend or talking about this, that's one. But if you are bringing courtship, like some people start with courtship, like you are preparing for marriage and you have courtship. Courtship is no more girlfriend and boyfriend that way. It is already
We are taking a different level, going to a different level.
It is marriage maybe in the kindergarten stage.
In the making.
Yes. So that's what we want to. For those of you who want to contribute or react to what we are saying, bear in mind that what we are talking about is marriage in Africa, among African families, and how distant relationships affect them. Yes, it is part of us, but it has some effect. Some people will sample their opinion. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's bad, depending on people's approach to it. Some people say distance brings scarcity, and scarcity increases demand, and scarcity is a tool of attraction. Some people said you have to run away from see finish, what we call in Africa see finish. See finish means everything about you is known. That some people get fed up. Some people get fed up in their marriages easily when their partner is always with them, waking up. But if there is distance, that is spices is up. So we asked different people answered differently. But from your own point, Fred, how do you think? How does it work for you?
We are talking distant relationship and we are narrowing it to the home, that's married people. If we want to stretch it, we can just say to the family, nuclear family. All right. I think that distant relationship has, first of all, we want to know what it is all about, like we were saying in the start. Distant relationship is a kind of relationship where partners are separated by geographical distance and cannot see regularly. So it is something that's happening, and that it has happened before, it's still happening. And today we are looking at the effects. We will have both positive and negative effects of distant relationship in African families. Maybe I start with the first positive effects. Chinedu, what do you think?
Yeah, positive effect. But before you go to the effects, whether negative or positive, which one works for you?
The one that works for me, I think I am not part of those that are for distant relationship unless for extreme.
So you are not part of it.
I am not.
That is great. That is great. Okay,
I don't.
At least we have heard your own opinion.
Yes, that's my opinion. I really can't. It's a difficult situation to leave. I've tried, and it cost me a lot. So I wouldn't want to try that again.
Wow. So you are talking out of experience.
Out of experience. And my own case was here in Cameroon. Imagine I'm in one town in Cameroon and you have your fiance working elsewhere. A lot happened. Things I wouldn't want to remember, and I don't want to go through the same experience. Thank God I've skipped that.
Hey, you see, I am prophetic because it's just occurred to me that I should. It's not just because we are both mature and we have relationships, and people should listen to us. We should start from ourselves. So at least you will be able to say that it doesn't work for you because you are
but it doesn't mean that because it didn't work for me, it has not been working for others.
Yeah, I know that it works for you or it doesn't work for you does not determine how others feel about it. but you have
That's
to courageously say our own position. That's what we are saying.
true.
So it doesn't work
That's
for you at all.
It doesn't.
So what was your experience like? Just don't go deep. Let's see the
Okay,
periphery.
I wouldn't. I won't go deep. I was working in Yaoundé, and my fiance was working in Bamenda, the northwest region. I was in the central region. It cost me a lot of traveling, like leaving Yaoundé to go there, work, leaving Yaoundé to go the weekends. I'll have to cook food, go to the travel agency, send to see that he has food that he can put in the fridge to take him maybe week after week. Every weekend I will do that. After a while, I traveled a lot, and he came like, okay, he felt that no, it's not good that you should be traveling all this way. I should be the one coming, not knowing that the guy already had a skeleton in his cupboard. He got a neighbor pregnant. So, and I discovered 6 months later because he had stopped me from visiting. He was the one coming. He hid it. He came once. I noticed a change in his attitude. I was like, any problem? Is there something you want to tell me? He said no. When he traveled, he accepted that, yes, this is happening. I said, okay, if they say you are the one, you went there without being conscious, then you bear the responsibility. Said yes, but when I finally discovered 3 months later, the lady put to bed. It means for 6 months I was in the dark. That's what hurts the most, and that's where the breakup came from. Like complete breakup. I could not bear that kind of deception. So I attached it all to distance because when we were in Yaoundé both, such things could not happen. You see where I'm coming from?
That's great. It's always better talking from your own personal experience. You heard from Freda, you heard from Egbe today that she had she was in Yaoundé, another person was in Bermuda, but she was always sending food. Do you know the risk of sending food alone? Food is something somebody eats. You go to travel agency, you send the food every weekend. You are sending food. Wow. And you know that they say that the shortest distance to a man's heart is the stomach.
This is so much.
Sometimes when you are not there as a woman to cook for you, the man will be tempted to be eating outside, tempted to be
Yeah,
from one place or the
or
other.
looking for
And
someone to
sometimes
do.
a lot of things happen, just like you say. And there are certain things that happens when your wife is around. Even if you are having temptations and your wife is around, so the temptation doesn't have a very strong background because before
Yeah,
you act, your wife is there. There are certain things you
yes,
know that you will not say. There are certain calls you cannot pick when your wife is there. And there are
that's
certain
true.
messages you cannot even allow. And there are certain, if people know that you are with your wife, there are certain times they cannot even call you for just knowing that you are living with your wife. But if you are not living with your wife, people can leverage to call you anytime. If you are not living with your husband, somebody can call you anytime. If somebody knows that you are not staying with your husband, he can call you anytime, any day. But once somebody is
That's
conscious that you are staying with your husband, the person will select when to call you. Sometimes he will say, I don't know. I don't know. Do you understand? So I,
that's
I,
true.
I agree with you in that thing, but yeah. So let's hear from people. Somebody saying reacting already. Remember, every relationship is unique. Let me display it on the screen so that we see what Jude is saying. Jude, remember, every relationship is unique, and the effects of distance can vary greatly depending on individual circumstances. With commitment, communication, and creativity, many couples can navigate the challenges of distant relationship and
Yeah,
emerges. Ooh, and emerge stronger and more resilient. That's good. Let's hear what
that's
Anthony
true.
is talking about.
Yeah,
Anthony Peter said some of the long distance relationship faces some challenges like trust issues arise due to misunderstanding and miscommunication. Wow. Let's hear from some other person before we move on. Who is there? Who is there? UC. What is UC saying? Okay, let's go on. while we're listening to, we have listened to a lot of people. Please, if you cannot join us, you cannot make a call, you can call us on that line and we'll put you and we'll hear from you. Call in. If you want to call in, you can call in. Just call that line, we'll pick it, and everybody will be listening to what you are saying. You can put a call. Now, we're waiting for you people to put a call. Some of you might not be able to connect to us to be on the show, but you can put up a call and we'll pick up a call and we'll make your own contribution as we go on. But before then, please let me hear from Frida again. Mention some of those things which you think they are part of the positive effects. Positive effects.
All right.
Positive effects from you.
Okay, the first positive effect for distant relationship, I think, is economic benefits. You know, when people are apart or are distant from each other, family members are distant from each other, it increases economic benefits to family, because from time to time you think of sending money for upkeep and other things back home. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm just behind the show now. I'm hearing you.
All right. Yes, I'm talking about economic benefits to family members. That's our point number one. That's the first point I took down for benefits of distant relationship to African
how
family.
do families benefit from it? So what are you saying? Well, how do family, because they are sending money at home?
Yeah, practical example. For instance, I'm here in Yaoundé. My mother is in the village. That's why I said really we are narrowing it to marriage relationship and nuclear family. That's you can say mother, father, and siblings. I'm here in Yaoundé, in Douala, working. My mother is in the village. My brother is in the village. You take it upon yourself as part of your responsibility, like every month end, when you have your payout, you ensure that you send money back home. At times, even before it's month end, at times, even within the month, there are things you will think you have to do for people back home. So, if you were to stay in the village under the same line with them, maybe the money you're working, the finance you're having in town, you won't be able to have it in the village, and there are going to be some limitations as to what they'll be able to sort out and what you cannot sort out.
Okay. Okay. According to Freda, that it's help sending money, but when it has to do with marriage, there's no room for all this kind of talk, because it has to do with marriage. For me, marriage, if it has to do with marriage, people should stay together. There's nothing like somebody staying in the village. I believe that marriage is not meant for people to stay separately. That is just it. But because of circumstances, maybe challenges that are resulting from maybe the kind of job people do, the nature of travel, and the kind of, searching for greener pastures. Like,
yes.
Like this, in this our US, you see that some families, they will tell the man to confess or the woman to confess, depending on who had the opportunity. And when you are here, then you think of how to bring your family and join. Some people don't even want it. Some people don't even want to bring their wife. Some people don't want to bring their wife abroad, and some wives don't want to bring their husband. Well, yes, some people are enjoying, really. I'm telling you, some people are really enjoying distant relationship. Some enjoying it. That is what we know. So I don't think distant relationship. The only thing I think that the only advantage is that in distant relationship, the only advantage I know is that this is see finish. Scarcity increases demand and is a tool of attraction. If you are not seeing somebody every day, you might not be seeing all the person's faults. But when you are waking up and getting up every day with somebody, you always see the person's faults. You
see all those.
You can get married to somebody, but there are some little weakness the person has. And you are seeing this weakness every day. You know, there are some people that don't like somebody that maybe there are some people that complain. Maybe everything they complain, they see things,
They
they say
complain about everything.
doing like this, doing like this. If the person is not around, you enjoy it because you don't like to be directed. Some people are very unruly. Some people don't want to take instruction. Some people are like that. So, and you can have a partner who doesn't take his or her eyes away from very, very little things. And he will continue to tell you this thing is not what you're supposed to be doing. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. Dedatus Akim, you say you are watching from Dallas, Texas. Yeah, thank you for watching from Dallas, Texas. Can you help us, Akami, and share this live video, share it on your page so that we can have a lot of Dallas people here. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm in Missouri, and you're in Dallas, and we are here in America. So, what's your contribution? So, what is your contribution about distant relationship? How do you feel about that? I'm impressed. Watch my classmate presenting Frida. Wow, this one said is your classmate. So you can put a call to us. On. Let me put the number. You didn't remind me. Our topic and our number on the screen. You can see +1 701 989 1910. Please put on your call. Share the live video. Make sure you share the live video. Tell a brother to tell a brother. Tell a sister to tell a sister. We are discussing something very, very important.
And tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yes. That we're talking about distant relationship. You know, a lot of people, even the white people, they love to stay together. That's the truth. I have seen Akpan Patrick Emmanuel. Yo, Akpan is another Frida in Sierra Leone. Akpan is here. Akpan, how are you doing? The Sierra Leone people, are you people here? Distant relationship require a lot. Tell us a lot. You can call. Put up a call, please. Jude, you can call. Joan Peter, you can call. You can put up a call on +1 701 989 1910. Put up a call and tell us how you feel. If your chatting is good, if you want to put a call is good. But do any of them. I am here. Frida is here for us to moderate and see how you feel about it. Jude says, being apart can foster independence, self-reliance, and personal growth. Wow. You see, these people are doing research. This type of relationship can create opportunities for mistrust, jealousy, and insecurity, particularly if the communication is not open and honest. Wow. You people are ready for me today. These guys are ready for us today. I'm impressed to watch my classmate presenting. That's Deodatus Akamin. Wow. You have your classmates watching you. That means it has been shared on your page already. Yeah, Frida?
Yes, actually.
I said it has been shared on your page since your classmates are seeing you now.
Yeah, it has been
So we
shared.
want to hear from somebody. Is anybody calling us? Call in +1. I've told you to call in. I don't know what you're waiting for. Okay. Those of you who are just chatting, keep chatting. And if you want to call in, call in. But what we are saying is that distant relationship, according to Jude now, fosters independence. That's just like I told you. There are certain things a woman cannot achieve if she's staying under a man. If she's free, let me tell you, if your wife is free to some extent, there are certain business she wants to do. But because you are there, because she's just respecting, hey, I'm a married woman, let it not be that. If it is like, if you are staying with your wife and your wife can do a job that can take out to 8 p.m., if you are living together, she can't do the work that will take
She can't.
because she has to come back. She has to come back to cook. Even if it's not cooking, Even though all those things don't apply here where we America, even though you are staying in the same house in America, it looks as if you are having a distant relationship. Do you know that in this our Western countries, in Europe, in Canada, in America, there are some couples that they only meet in the bus stand. This one will be coming back, this one will be moving. Baby, how far
Yes.
are you coming? Yes. This one is moving out, this one is coming in. It happens.
I
There
have
are
a friend like that. The wife works at night.
relationship.
I have a friend like that in the US. The wife works at night, comes back in the morning, and he goes to work in the morning.
Yes.
So
that's what we are saying. That is the only advantage is what Jude said. But what of this jealousy? I want us to talk about this jealousy and insecurity. These are why does distant relationship consistently create mistrust, jealousy, and insecurity?
maybe partners get to think of the circles their partners are keeping in their absence, maybe the friends, the kind of friends they keep, the kind of places they visit. It brings a suspicion, it brings distrust and jealousy, of course, because you are not there in person. And that's why trust has a lot to play when it comes to distant relationship. Though it's not really that easy, because when you hear why people break up, it should be about jealousy or somebody has done this or faithfulness has stepped in. So it's just being afraid of the friends, your partner's friends, where they go, the things they do. Maybe they like clubbing, they like hanging out. Who do they hang out with? What are the activities they go? Maybe they go to the beach and stuff like that. You are not there. You say, who knows what she is doing? Who knows what he is doing? So if you are really not, consider another person as a trustworthy person to be able to trust the ability of your partner's actions, then jealousy will certainly set in.
Yes, but I want to say something. This jealousy that sets in, sometimes is it generating from the person that is distant or the insecurity from the person that is at home? Because sometimes mistrust, somebody can even be staying far from you and the person is okay. He's not even thinking of what you are thinking. And you're the one trying to buy yourself. You are the one trying to bring yourself down. You are the one suspecting everything.
So yeah.
Does that really mean that it is distance that is doing it? Some people also stay together and they are jealous of each other.
Yeah,
I think a jealous person is a jealous person. And
a jealous
person is a secure person. I don't think primarily it means distance. Because if somebody is insecure, is insecure. Because we have seen marriages, we have seen challenges happening from people distrust each other, people disagree with each other. When they are living together, they are even suspecting each other they are living together. They are not even apart. So what is your view about that?
Now, imagine somebody who's naturally jealous, even if you are in the same place, you're in the same house. Then if this person happens to go elsewhere, like leave you behind, the height of the jealousy is going to increase. So that is it. Like you said, some people are naturally jealous. Whether you are in the same house with them, they'll still be jealous. So when they are not beside you, it gets worse.
Yeah, a jealous person is a jealous person. I understand that.
Jealous person is a jealous person.
It's not about distance. So people in the comment section, what a jealous person, is it distance that you think that is causing jealousy? Is it because the person is living apart? Is it the one that is causing jealousy? I have seen people living together and they are jealous. I have seen people that their wife, he or she, they go out together and maybe even in a joint or a drinking parlor. And when somebody is greeting the wife or the husband, the person is already angry. I've seen people like that. And they are in bed, so they are always together, but still they are just insecure. So I don't even think that it is distance that is causing it. I think we have to talk about jealousy itself, springing up from the individual. I don't think it is caused by distance. So who is talking to us? Let me hear this again. What did you say? He said another important of distant relationship is that it encourages intentional and meaningful communication. Our partners make an effort to stay connected. Oh, wow. Wow. Being apart can foster independence, self-reliance, and personal growth. Wow.
Yeah.
These guys are ready for us today. Replying to Anthony Bukapita. Anthony Bukapita perfectly said, okay.
You know,
Like I said, replying to Nkoli Wansuka, read Nkoli Wansuka, blessed evening, Suka Finance and Nollywood #1. Okay, so what we are saying is jealousy, is it because of distance? What's the relationship with jealousy and distance? Is it distance that is causing it, or somebody is just naturally jealous? And how does it happen? How does this jealousy even happen? I don't know. I don't think I'm jealous. Jealous. Maybe it's trust. If you have trust, I don't think there are certain things that don't cross my mind. And sometimes it is about you. I'm even thinking that they said the color of the specs you wear determines the color you see.
That's true.
If you are somebody that is not faithful, if you are somebody that don't have self-respect for yourself in your relationship, you can always suspect, because you too, you don't keep to it. And things that you don't keep to, you always think another person will not keep. They say the color of the specs you wear determines the color you see. That's what the philosopher called projection of idea. Projection of idea is that the thing in you is what you project to others, to always see room to criticize. If you visit a thief and you want to leave the house, you'll be looking at your pocket to see if you are taking anything out. Because if he or she goes to people's house, they used to pick things. If you visit a kleptomaniac, somebody that picks things, you always suspect that you can pick things, because if he or she goes out to people's house, they can always pick things. Do you understand?
Of course.
So I think majority of this thing comes from the way we are, not even the way the person at the distant point is. Because sometimes we are the one that like this jealousy or this insecurity, I think is a sickness, because you are the one creating, you are the one imagining the unimaginable.
Because this, do you know that distance relationship also helps in maintaining family ties?
That's what I'm saying now. It's based on see finish. I use the concept. I don't know what you call it in Cameroon, but in Nigeria, we call it see finish. See finish means you are together every time. There's a monopoly kills interest. And, scarcity is a tool of attraction. Something you are seeing every day. If you are eating a goosey, if you love one kind of delicacy, I don't know the kind of food you have, soup you have. If you
I don't want to eat, you don't want to eat every day.
And every day you are eating. It's not easy. So distance spices it up. So what the white people do is that they create things like vacation. Sometimes in order to spice it up and to level up the level of what do you call it, value you attach to somebody created by absence. What happens is that when the person is not there, the person can go on vacation, the person can some steps can do great. You understand? So what we are saying today is that distant relationship, it has the good part, it has the bad part.
It does.
Shame on this life. It has the good part, it has the bad part. So it depends on the parts.
It depends on an individual.
Works for you. Yes. And you can balance it. But the truth is that the basis for marriage is that you have to stay together. There's no two ways about it. I don't know how people do it too, but I have done it. I have said like that because of the kind of work. For years, I was not with my family. For years, I was months, even though I visit, but it's not like you are staying together. That's when you know the reality of family. when you are
Yeah.
living together. That's the reality of family. All this relationship that you go and visit, you don't know family. Sometimes you will measure the level of your patience with your wife when you are staying every day.
Under the same roof.
You tell her, don't do this thing, and she comes back and do the same thing. You say, I told you yesterday, don't do this thing. And before 1 hour, she's
And
still
you're
doing
still
it.
done it.
That is when you can test the level of your patience. Not when you don't have. There was a day we were discussing on Instagram live, somebody's Instagram, and we were talking about guys that are saying we are married, we are married. There's one of us that the wife is in America, is in Canada, and every time he's talking about marriage. We said, come on, guy, you're not married as far as we're concerned. You see your wife once in 3 months, you see your wife once in 6 months, and when people who are living and waking up every day with
And
their
then
wife, you are talking. Because that is when you will measure the level of maturity you have, the level of marital tendency you have will be measured
that's
when
true.
you are waking up every day with your wife. You're waking up every day with your kids. That's when you will know that you are a father or you are a mother.
Your mother.
Do you understand? So let me hear from you again what you want to add as we wait for people's call.
All right. So we're talking the negative now.
Yeah, let's go on any of them. Any of them, we can leverage on any of them. But we want to have a call from you people. Who is calling in? We want to hear as Freda is explaining her own point now. We expect to take a call from one or two of you. Those of you who are here, this is not, we're not telling you to come on video. Just put a call. Call in, +1701. Now, we are in the show, you will not call. When we close this show, you call me, I will not. You are in this show, you cannot call to contribute. When we close the show, you start calling me. When you call me, that time I might not pick your call. Because in this show, contribute something. Call me and contribute. Not when show close, you call me and start. Oriana, yes, a distant relationship helps boost self-independence. Wow. Yeah, Oriana, mom watching your live on Instagram. Oriana, is it you? Is it you that is you know Oriana? Hello? Frida?
Hello.
Are you hearing me? Where is your mind?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Don't be watching. If you watch any screen, you'll be distracted. Or if you watch anything, once you are here, don't watch anything because once you're watching it, you'll be confused. The only thing you
No,
need
no,
to
no.
do is that touch. There is a part you will touch and you'll be seeing comments. I don't know
All
if you are
right.
seeing comments from your point. I'll teach you where you will touch and you'll be seeing comments from your side, so that you
All
can
right.
now be looking at the same screen and be seeing comments. Because if you are looking at another screen, you'll be
No, I have no screen. It's my jotter. I'm going through what I jotted.
okay, no problem. So let's hear from you.
All right, maybe I take negative effects. I'll start with communication challenges in a distant relationship.
Okay.
Communication challenges due to maybe time zones between a couple. For instance, where in some parts maybe it's 7 a.m. here and it's about 5 p.m. in another country.
Yeah.
It becomes complicated maybe to meet up with the time zone. Maybe you come back and you say, okay, I'll call and you fall asleep. The fact that it's difficult to really get to each other when it's appropriate for both of you makes it a problem, a serious negative effect. What do you think?
Yeah, you are right in what you're saying. You are very, very, very right. You're very right. So what we're saying is that distant relationship affects communication in marriage, and communication is relationship. Once the communication is affected, once the communication is destroyed, the relationship is gone.
Yeah.
And number one thing that destroys communication is distance.
Distance.
Distance is number one thing that, yeah, distant relationship can lead to emotional distance, making it challenging to maintain close relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, Cesar, voix sur depuis la Cameroon. Okay, somebody is speaking French here. Julio Cesar Are Ebot. Maybe you can say one or two things to the French people. Let's go, because I've seen that some people already from the little thing.
D'accord, chers téléspectateurs, nous sommes en train de parler, comme je vous avais dit dans le début, que notre thème de ce soir, c'est les effets des relations en distance dans les familles africaines. Nous avons regardé les effets positifs. On a regardé l'effet que relation en distance dans un mariage, dans un couple, peut amener plus d'amour, l'harmonie, famille, le couple, parce que vous connaissez que dès que vous êtes un peu éloignés l'un de l'autre, à l'envie d'avoir ta personne à côté de toi grandir. Donc, comme on dit tantôt que parfois, quand vous êtes déjà à la maison, chaque jour, on se voit tous les jours, on dit que l'autre, je l'ai déjà trouvé, comme il faut manger une plat chaque jour, ça se fatigue, mais avec la distance, tu as toujours cette envie, l'envie qui brûle dans toi, qu'il faut qu'il vienne, donc ça contribue plutôt de faire grandir l'amour ou l'appétit d'avoir l'autre. Nous avons aussi parlé des faits que les relations en distance fait grandir les liens familiales. Tu connais que, par exemple, je suis loin, tu es loin, on reste en contact, en communication tout le temps. Vous voulez connaître, vous voulez avoir l'info de ta personne, de ton mari, de ta femme. Comment est-ce qu'elle va aujourd'hui? Est-ce qu'elle a mangé? Comment est-ce qu'elle se porte? Comment est-ce que les enfants se portent? Dès qu'une partie appelle, elle veut parler avec tout le monde à la maison. Donc, ça aide à réunir la famille en déguisé. Donc, on a dit que certaines personnes disent que non, la relation à distance a plus des effets négatifs que les effets positifs. Mais vous pouvez donner votre avis par rapport à ce que vous imaginez. Je veux savoir, vous avez commenté depuis le Cameroun. On dit que, comme point négatif, on a parlé des challenges en communication. Le challenge de communication vient dans une relation en distance au cas où le temps sont différents. Par exemple, quelqu'un qui est aux États-Unis, vous êtes au Cameroun, les temps ne sont pas normaux. Nous avons les cas de 7 heures de temps. Donc, pour avoir un juste l'heure pour communiquer, pour pouvoir avoir ton temps libre, c'est le temps libre de l'autre, c'est un peu difficile. Donc, c'est un peu de tout ça qu'on nous est en train de parler. Nous avons parlé aussi que la relation en distance aide dans l'évolution personnelle. Donc, il y a certaines choses que la femme, peut-être un business qu'une femme veut faire, quand elle est avec son mari, il regarde et dit que non, je ne veux pas que tu fasses. Ou il y a un business qu'elle a envie de faire, mais elle a les obligations matrimoniales qui ne lui permettent pas de faire. Mais tant qu'elle est ailleurs, son mari est ailleurs, elle s'épanouit, elle peut faire son business, elle sait que non, le mari n'est pas là, donc peut-être c'est un business qui va prendre trop de temps pour elle. Comme le mari n'est pas là, elle peut mettre ce temps sur son business et ça aide, comme ça aide à grandir, ça peut aussi détruire. Donc, nous sommes en train de parler, les discussions continuent, vous pouvez nous appeler, vous pouvez nous envoyer les étoiles, vous pouvez commenter, nous attendons vos appels et nous restez scotchés parce que les discussions continuent. Yes, Nedu, I am back. I have been struggling to enlighten our French audience on what we've discussed so far, throwing light on what we've talked about, and keeping them to stay connected because the discussions are still going on.
Yeah, thank you for that translation. That's wonderful because we saw 2 or 3 people already communicating in French, and this is Africa Voice, and you know the major two major languages we have in Africa. Is English and French, the Anglophone and the Francophone Africa.
Francophones.
So, for those of you who are French speaking, you have seen I cannot do l'anglais, but I can do English. So thank you for that wonderful contribution. So, I'm not hearing anybody. Okay, since you people don't want to call, I think I have to call. Let me call some people and help. They are in the comment section. They don't want to call.
They're just reacting.
They are in the comment section. They don't want to call. People are very, very serious. Okay.
Maybe. All right.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
So we are saying you should call the whole world is hearing you on Chiridanich TV. Tell us your name and where you are watching from.
Okay, I'm very happy. My name is Jude. As the Jude, I'm watching from Nigeria in Enugu, sir.
Okay, so what is your contribution to distant relationship?
Well, my contribution to this is that actually it breaches communication. It causes misunderstanding between one another, more especially in a case like maybe you had an unfinished business or a kind of land issue to discuss or dialogue, and due to your work, you decided to go back immediately without finishing the discussion with your people due to your schedule at your duty post. They will believe maybe you are not interested in concluding the discussion with them.
Oh, so we have lost him. So, yeah, any other person? Let's have a call from any other person this time. Just call in Jude Tech Solar and other people. You have WhatsApp and you are live and you cannot put a call here. Which kind of followers do I have here? This kind of discussion, you don't want to be heard. All these things are helping you. We are saying we are the African voice. We are giving you a voice. Speak out. Learn to speak out. This is a global TV. Learn to speak out. God has given you the opportunity and brought this thing to your doorstep. You don't have opportunity to speak in CNN.
Make more of you.
Speak in Al Jazeera. You don't have opportunity to speak in other places. Speak here. You can also use French and tell them to call in this number. Those who want to call in French can call and speak. Then you can interpret for us what they say. Okay. Yeah. This guy is coming back. Hello, Mickey.
Hello, sir. Good day, sir.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
All right. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
So,
well, for me...
But let me just go straight and ask you, are you married or in a relationship?
No, I'm not married, but I'm in a relationship.
Okay, how does the relationship, do you want it distant?
To get married.
Do you want that relationship you are stepping into now? Do you want it distant or close?
Yes. Well, for me, I'm very far away from my own woman, my fiancée, right now. But what I have to say to chip in is that one thing is that we must believe in our own partner, no matter the distance. Because believing in one's partner is one of the most important things is one of the most important things in a relationship so that it will last. You understand?
So this one you are stepping into now. Are you planning to bring the relationship closer, or you want it to remain, maybe because of the kind of job you do or whatever she's doing, you can still manage to stay, because you're already giving advice how to tolerate it, but you have not told us if you want it distant or close.
Okay, I want it distance actually so that I won't lose my job.
So it's because of your job. So if you are given privilege to bring it close, you bring it close. If not for your job, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I would have loved it to be close, but because of my job.
Okay. So
So
thank you, Mickey. Thank you for hearing from you, and the whole world
yes,
also
and
heard you.
I want to add one thing again.
Go ahead.
All right. One thing again is that we must all be truthful in relationship. We must not lie to each other, because once you start lying to your partner, you start thinking whether maybe she might lie to you or he might lie to you one day, because you know you are lying to her.
Okay. The issue of truth comes in. It's like we lost him. Hello. It's like we lost the caller. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
I say you
I'm
can
saying
use
that the
chat and
issue.
tell people to call in.
Okay.
You see, somebody is already writing very long. Look at what he wrote in French.
I haven't seen. That's my phone. Maybe let me check my phone.
Look at your screen. Check your screen. I've already put what he wrote on the screen. Your screen, right where you are speaking, you can see it.
I can't see from my screen the glass.
Okay,
My
it is
glass.
small.
I read
If
from
you
my phone. I
touch the right part of your phone, you can see comments. Then you can read it. I can't read French.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Julius Caesar. Okay, Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar about. He's already talking in French.
Julius Caesar is written in French. Okay. No. Can I read it? No, yes. Nous attendons. Nous attendons la relation en distance physique. Peut être la relation en distance qui n'est pas physique peut être difficile à vivre émotionnel et totalement. Okay, Julius has written a very long message. In effect, he's saying that distant relationship is a very difficult situation to live, and that if people are not strong emotionally, they are not binded emotionally, they are bound to be break up here and there, because it's not an easy situation to live. That's he's talking about emotional strain in a distant relationship.
Okay. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. How do I
Yes, you got it right. Merci beaucoup, Julius Caesar. Thank you for watching us.
Okay, merci beaucoup, Julius Caesar. Thank you for finding time. Tell other of your French brothers to come in. Please tell them. tell them to feel free that this is to Africa, both French, both English, they have right to come in.
Oui, Julien, c'est ça, il faut se partager l'émission et il faut dire à tes amis de suivre. La télévision, c'est la télévision des Africains pour les Africains étant au diaspora. La télévision, c'est la télévision par Africain pour faire connaître l'Afrique et tout ce qui fait la beauté de l'Afrique dans le monde vision.
Yeah, so let me hear from you. You can call in on +1. I've always shown you +1 701. Let's hear from you. Who is in the house? Let's hear from you. You can have some very.
Maybe while we wait for another call, we look for another negative effect of distant relationship.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will still want to, Frenchman will say appuyer, to hit on the aspects of emotional strain in distant relationship. You know, people, it is you easily lose this emotional connection when you unfold from each other. There are some people that will make like
speak out. The whole world is hearing you. Speak out. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. What? Where are you watching us from?
I'm watching from Ondo State, Nigeria.
Ondo State, Nigeria. So, what's your name?
I'm Jane Francis Peter by name.
Okay, from our topic tonight, we are talking about the effects of distant relationship. What is your contribution as a lady? Do you, if you're married, you tell us. If you're not yet married, will you want to keep a distant relationship when you marry?
I'm single. I'm not yet married, but I would not like to keep a distant relationship.
Why? Why do you think so?
Because there will be lack of communication, lack of attention. You will not be giving the person time that the person needs.
Lack of communication, lack of attention. Which kind of attention? Which kind of attention? Be elaborate now. The whole world is listening to you.
Like there will not be this closeness between the both of you. Because in a relationship, you need attention before the relationship can grow.
Okay. So what of this issue of jealousy? Is it distance that makes people jealous, or do people just decide to be jealous? Or do you think that distance can also help to increase jealousy in a relationship?
Yes, distance can also increase jealousy in a relationship, because wherever you are, you might be thinking that your partner is, cheating with another person.
So now that you are thinking, you are the one thinking that your partner might be cheating. Is it the fault of your partner or your own fault that it's thinking? You are the one that is insecure and not your friend. So it's not distance that is causing it. It's you. Because you can also, I have seen families, I have seen couples, I have seen relationships. People are still together, but they are still jealous. They are still insecure about themselves. What do you have to say about that?
That's if there is trust in the relationship. If you do not trust your partner, you will also be thinking that way too.
That's great. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Right. I wanted to ask her something.
Okay, want to ask her something? Go ahead and ask.
Yes, my dear sister, don't you think that communication will be very sweet when you are in a distant relationship? The communication in a distant relationship will be more sweeter than when you are under the same roof.
In most cases, some partners, most of them might be busy. So if you are close with them, at least the person can still give you the time you need.
But what is asking is, when you are a relationship, a distant relationship, he's trying to say that the communication is well appreciated. That is always stronger. It's always felt more. you know. So is it true
Sweeter.
on your own side?
And it's not true on my own side because in most cases, some partners they might tell you that they are busy, that they cannot communicate with you now. So let's say if you are close with them, at least they will give you this time that you need now.
Okay,
Okay. Thank you,
that's how it goes.
Francis, for reaching out. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, sir.
All right.
Okay, well, you heard from two of them. The other person said he can allow distance because of to secure his job. So his reason for allowing distance is to secure his job, not that naturally he would want it. But in all these things, people are just talking about trust, 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 trust. So trust is at the center of all this discussion. And how do we gain this trust? Hmm? Let me hear from you, Frida. Frida, how do we build this trust? Because all these things we are saying, both the one that is close, both the one that is far, everybody is talking about um, everybody's talking about trust, trust, trust. How do we build this trust? Because to build this trust, I don't think it is easy.
It is not an easy task to build trust anyway. It is not, and you cannot force somebody to trust you. You cannot force your partner to trust you. It's going to depend on what you do and how you do it. And I'd say maybe the things you do, if you prove yourself, if for instance he says I'll call you, or she says let's talk at 7 p.m., despite the fact that there is this time zone differences, you arrange a time that will be convenient for both of you, and at that time you are able to create time, the time that you say 7 p.m., and you both, and the call goes on. If it's a video call, you sit and you discuss, you tell each other how your day went. If you say, okay, at this time I was sleeping, I'm going to visit this person. You know, some people like proofs. I went to the supermarket, they called you, didn't pick, I went to the supermarket. Or while in the supermarket, you just call, okay, I just arrived at the supermarket. You know, they want you to give them like a bit by bit, tidbit of what you do. If you prove yourself, because some people want to prove themselves for them to give that trust. Why for others, it's so easy to say, no, we are mature and we are responsible for our actions, and we know that our partners, or I know that my partner can comport him or herself in a responsible way. There will be no need for doubting what people do at what time or where they go to. So if you are able to build that trust, you say it's A and the person says it was really A, it's B, it was really B, then trust can be built gradually. Why for that it's not difficult. Like for me, I easily trust. I don't see reason, because when you bring suspicion into your mind, you are planting the seed of discord amongst you people. I trust easily. Let me trust you, then you fail me on the other hand. So that is it. People want to be proven. So if you prove yourself, you get somebody's trust, while others, you don't need that. It's difficult though, but just prove yourself, because if it's for your husband, you'll do everything to show and to prove to him that no, you are trustworthy. Let him trust you without fear. Let him be able to stay where he is with peace, without fear that she's derailed like a train that misfired along the road.
Okay, thank you. Let's come back. Let's do our commercial and let's come back. Okay, we're having a call. Let's take this call from our brother in. Let's take this call from our brother in Sierra Leone, Manny Holbata.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
We are doing good. Tell us your name and where you're watching us from.
Yeah, I'm watching from Sierra Leone.
Yeah, he's watching from Sierra Leone, and this is our brother Man Akpan, Emmanuel Akpan, and he's our reporter in Sierra Leone. So, what's your contribution to what is going on today?
Talking about distance, the effect of distance relationship on families and all. First of all, it's something that is has been going on. It's going on and still going on. firstly, you always have to understand that you'll be getting you having trust issues, because for us here in Sierra Leone, one of the main things that people normally staying overseas that face, some of them they will want to visit unknowing to their partner. When they come back, what they normally meet will make them feel very bad about other ladies and the men. It's like it's a two-way thing, because for us here, you see a lady dating someone that is staying in America, for example. But the lady staying here will be going out to look for prevention, like looking for ways for her not to get pregnant. How faithful are you that your partner is staying in overseas? You are here, then you're still looking for such kind of thing. That means you are doing something. And the other way again for the guys, like if a lady is staying overseas and you the man you are here, you'll be around, you'll be sleeping. So the issues are many. But for us here, what I would say, some ladies will do it for money. They've like looking like it's something like it's business. They know that when a guy is staying overseas, any kind of way, the guy will be sending money for her. So they will use it as a business. They will use it as a form of business, just because they want to, what they will benefit at the end of the day. Like for this December just passed now last year, you know that if most of these their men are coming back from overseas, they'll bring them goodies, stuff, new phones, just for them to bluff or to make younger on some of their friends to show that I have a guy that is staying overseas. But the commitment issue is one of the biggest distance relationship from Sierra Leone, because any year you have issues about after all I've done for you, this is what you are going to pay me back. We always hear that. So the issues are too much. Yeah.
Okay, you personally, I want to ask you personally. Do you believe in distant relationship?
I won't lie, I don't believe in distance relationship, because the fact of the matter is here, I don't trust no one. I just try to play my part in a relationship. But trusting issues has been one of my main problems in a relationship. Because back then, when I was in Gambia, I have one of my one of my biggest heartbreak when I just entered college, studying human resource. It was on a Thursday. I come back from college, forgetting that I dropped something at home. I want to pick and go back out. And the girl I was dating then was having access to my place, the apartment I was staying. Upon returning on that Thursday, I will never forget. I met her with my best friend on bed.
Hey!
Can you imagine? So, yes, we are together. Can you imagine? This is somebody that was staying together in the same country. To talk less of you staying this distance relationship is something that you just have to do, and you zero your mind about it. Whether I like it or not, my partner will cheat. Just get that and save yourself for mental health. Because if you continue saying that you're going to follow up, you will take some of your friends that will be following her, any movement that she makes because you are not around. The possibility for her to start dating your friends is very big. You start going after your
Sometimes they start dating that person that you sent to monitor them.
Yes,
that's the easiest way to play the cover up. So the man who's supposed to report to you is the now enjoying the meat. So the report that will be coming to you is that he's so faithful, he's so nice, he's doing so good. So you that want to police your woman and you want to send somebody to go and look after if that woman is that woman, first of all, it will be that person that you are sent to go and monitor her, and both of them will be working on you most fundamentally.
Yes.
That's true.
About this, the people that you trust, for example, like your family members, will be the one that work on you. Will be the one that will use the person that you are dating to work to start to take money from your hand. Like for example, now there's a case that I met at one police station. The lady that the guy was sending money to the lady in Freetown here to build their house. They have already the guy bought the land before he even traveled out. The family member of the guy, they were the one colliding to make sure that they rip the guy off. They were even trying to let the land that they bought belong to the lady. But when God is for you, it's very hard for people to be to fight against you. So it's like that. We have the issues that many. For me, I don't believe in distance relationship. If you are not with me here, let me be seeing you at least. Even the one that will be seeing is the problem. Talk less of us being a distance. So can't work.
Okay, why I'm saying that it might not be distance, why I want to differ from you, like the report you are giving us now about your girl that cheated on you, that broke your heart, that the trauma is still living, that you cannot trust any lady now. That particular girl was not in a distant relationship. He was with you right there, but he was choosing right there under your nose. So I don't think it's distance that brings about this cheating or this kind of. I think he who wants to cheat can cheat, no matter how close or how far the person is. The only thing is that I think distance can create more room, easier room for somebody to cheat if he wants to cheat. But if it is for the cheating is the decision of the cheater. So it's not about proximity. It's not about distance.
Yeah. No, to not cheat and put it on distance.
Was not living abroad. He was not living outside the city. He was there cheating. And he did not even cheat with an outsider. He cheated with your best friend.
Best friend. So you see that, why I make that example is for you to know that if somebody that is staying with me, that I can see at any time is cheating, talk less of someone that is not staying with me together. So the issues are just the what you just said. The issues are many.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying that if somebody that is close that you are seeing every day can cheat, that means the person outside is now living and dwelling and waking up in the cheating.
Yes, it's like that. So
not an easy thing.
That's my own contribution.
Okay, Frida, do you have any question for your co-reporter? Say hello.
All right, my brother from Sierra Leone, happy to have you this evening on set. So if you were asked to give a second chance to a distance relationship, maybe to fix what was wrong in it, will you take the chance?
What I wanted to know, Mrs. Freda, one thing about me, I'm somebody. Once you get my mind about something negative, you make me feel negative about something. It's very hard for me to get. So you see, for example, now if a lady stayed in America, like we started talking and something like that, started dealing with relationship or something, I won't try to say because of she's staying in America. I will try to. I will take the fact. There's no way because once the mind has been wounded, a wounded mind, it's very hard to be cured. People will normally say, "Hey, no. People don't get healed from such things easily." Because no matter what happened, even if, let me say, for example, now, like you are staying in Cameroon, let me say we started dating and everything, then maybe I will call you. I will call you I will be calling you for like 5 or 10 minutes. You are not picking. What do you think my man will be running after? My man will be going to. This maybe she's busy doing something else. So there's no way. It will be very hard for me to believe again.
Okay.
Wow, that's great.
Once bitten, twice shy, they say.
Twice shy. So you see, that's very hard for me to. I don't want to even take it to say, okay, you know what? Because she's staying in America, let me just manage it. And no, there's no way. I cannot. I'm not that. I cannot stand it. If you are with me here, even the one that people, I normally see that one, like people doing relationship over years, then the guy will leave overseas, come and marry the individual, taking the individual back. For me, I don't have issues with that one. Yeah, but for me, the moment we married, we're supposed to stay together. There's no way you will be staying there. I'll be no. It doesn't work like that. I'm a man. Let's forget about it. I don't want to just see it on one way aspect. Right? The ladies. What about the guys also? We always have that issue. The woman will be staying in America, sending you money to do something. It's so men easy to chase another girl. Because some of us, the men now in Africa, the more money you get, the more girls, the more girlfriend you started looking for. So you see?
Wow. That is very, very serious. And I love your explanation. And that is good for you. Okay. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Remember, very soon we will be talking from your own side. You will be coming to the show too for presentation. Okay. I think on Sunday, what we'll be doing on Sunday, Frida, is that three of us will be on the show. You understand? Like on Sundays, we'll have a show. We'll have another person as a co-host, a wonderful co-host we had before. She was on vacation, I think, on Sunday, but her program is on Sunday. All of us can be there on Sunday, and then Julius Caesar is still saying something in French. I don't know. I think you have to look for your eyeglass because I cannot read this French. Says, let me put it on the screen, Sha. Let me see what she's talking. Inconditionnel alors sur relation dollar plus que affecté. I cannot. So, hello, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Thank you, and wonderful. Do you know this guy is doing great? He has already established a WhatsApp group that has a lot of people already on the WhatsApp group. I think he's doing great. So we are grateful, and we thank you for what you have been doing. Chukwemeka Bertrand, can you give us a call? Let's hear from you. Give us a call on +1 701 989 1910. You can end the call, sir. You can end the call, sir. You can end the call, sir. Can you hear me?
515.
Okay. Now, Chukwemeka Bertrand, you can call, and we're listening to you. So, what we are saying now is that, you see what he said? He said he doesn't believe. So, this thing now, we're talking about trust issue. The major thing is trust issue. Okay. Tough, somebody else is calling on the show. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. What's your name and where you're calling from?
I am Chukwemeka Bertrand from Nsukka.
Okay, Nsukka is in Nigeria, right? Always mention your country because this is a global thing. People are calling from different countries. The last speaker called from Sierra Leone, so people are calling from different countries. Always mention your country so that you know where you're calling from.
All right, that's nice. I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, from what we are discussing, Chukwemeka, first of all, I want to thank you. I don't know you, but what I used to store your number is top fan. Top fan because you have always been active in what you are doing. Chukwemeka Bertrand, that's your Facebook name. So, and I also know that you have won severally. What have you won since you have been so active on this show?
I've won a lot of things in this show. I've won money and I've won data.
So how much have you won within a month or two? Because you're always topping on your chart.
I won 10,000 in 1 month and 4 gig of data.
Wow. Okay, thank you. You see, whenever somebody is active, you keep winning. I don't even announce it. I'll just be sending it to them. So when you're active, what we watch, I watch how active you are, and I stored your number with the top fans. Top because you're always active whenever you come to the show. Thank you. But for what we are discussing today, what is your contribution to what we are discussing today?
All right. So that's what we are discussing today. You know, it's not actually easy in this part of the world to just say that a distant relationship is just easily like that. It doesn't work out this side because those genders are very cruel. Like those genders are very, very cruel. So, and since they have the possibilities of cheating when they are close by with you, so when given those spaces, they can do undo. Though it's few of them, but it doesn't work out. Distant relationship doesn't work out. For me, it doesn't work out at all. It's something I am sure I cannot indulge in. So inculcating that act to another person might be something very difficult, or it might be something you will try and maybe later on in the life you start regretting, because definitely those genders, any space around them, they can act weird. And
I can hear you. Go ahead. Hello. Hello. Another call just came in. Okay, somebody else is coming. Please call again, Jude. I was thinking Bertrand is still on the line. Bertrand is saying that that those genders are very correct. The English he was using. Like, I wanted to ask him if you have gone through what our brother from Sierra Leone has gone through, because once people start using this kind of language, you would know that you have gone through one or two. I think Jude is trying to relate to us. Let's see what Jude have. Jude is calling from where? We just missed your call, Jude. Hello.
Hello.
Please reduce the volume of the television or whatever is in your background so that we can hear you.
Okay, sir. Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
All right.
Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, my name is Jude Gabriel. I'm calling from Enugu State.
Okay, so what is your contribution, Jude, about what we are saying this night? Do you believe in distant relationship?
Yeah, for me, I don't believe in distant relationship because distant relationship causes a lot of things. I don't believe in distant relationship. Like for me, I'm not into a relationship, but I've seen what the distant relationship has caused. So I don't believe in distant relationship.
So what and what do you think? You say you are not in a relationship and you are judging for those who are real. Have you been in a relationship before?
When I was in university, I was in a relationship, and I know the challenges I faced then. So, and the challenges I had then that caused the reason was the reason that I didn't continue with the relationship, because the person that I was in a relationship wasn't close to me. I was in university and he was somewhere else. So, and I had so much then. So I decided to end up the relationship and not to continue with the relationship anymore.
Okay, now from what we are talking now, that's why I said that we'll have to, this is this is a freedom show. So what really happened? What happened in that relationship? Because the way you're speaking, before you take a decision, somebody like, because I didn't finish with Chukwemeka can still come back. Because I didn't finish with
Okay.
For you to take that decision, something happened. What is
Something
it?
must have happened.
Well, no, unless the person is watching the show, only the person knows herself. What happened in the relationship?
Okay, the communication was not that strong, and I know that something was going on. She was not sincere to me. Like, we started, and so what's happened actually is that when I had vacation, I just accepted that it's going, that she's not, that she don't have that much interest in the for me. So I see, instead of having going through emotional, this is better. The earlier the better. I end up the relationship.
Jude, I can see that you are just trying to be diplomatic. The issue is that it was either a toxic one or there was no trust. There was
yes, there was no trust.
If you come to my show, please, this is a family show. When you come to this show, say things the way they are. Grace Luca Habila Baku, how are you doing? Good morning too. So it's good we're here from each other, and you can call in before we round up. We'll have 18 minutes to round up this show today, and let me allow my sister to go and rest. So, but before then, we would like to have some call. Jude, so what's your advice to young people who wants to go into distant relationship?
Okay, my advice is before going into a relationship, just know the person that you are going to be with in relationship. Because relationship is not marriage. It's not marriage that you say, okay, this is my wife. You know, this gender, they can decide anything they want to do. They are forever. And if you know that you cannot maintain what you want to be into, you have to, the person needs to stay back. Don't go into a relationship.
Okay. You have heard an advice, Jude. Jude, how long have you been in this show?
It's over a year plus.
Wow. So you started following us
Yes.
when we were not TV yet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So what and what have been your impression about what do you think about this show?
I first of all appreciate you, the kind of good work you have been doing a wonderful work on this Blue app, and I've learned a lot from the show, because you bring people from different places like to teach us, and I've learned a lot. This show is awesome. I can say it's awesome. You are doing wonderful work, and I really appreciate that.
Okay, thank you, Jude, and God bless you for contributing. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
Thank you. We just had two we just had two guys who are talking about the gender. The gender. Where is the gender? Let the gender come and defend themselves. These genders, are you running away?
The agenda is keen. Listening to
The gender. Chukwemeka came and said the gender is correct. Jude came in, no, another person said this gender. This gender, what is happening? So so it's because of this gender that we're afraid of this kind of relationship. Is it what you're talking about? Frida. So what's
it's two sides of the it's two sides of the coin.
Like this. Yeah?
The gender, show yourself.
What's the problem with this your gender? Why are you people doing like this?
It's both sided. It's on both sides, The men will only talk of the other side, while the ladies will talk. If the gender comes now, they'll talk about the other gender. So
let's hear from the other gender. If you are a lady and you are in this show, you can put the call on +1 701 9891910. So you can call us and explain to us why your gender is like this. Then the three last speakers who have heard now have complained about your gender. Gender, come and defend yourself. Let me not say anything because I'm a moderator, and God bless you, Jude Bose. You're really doing wonderfully well. Yes. For me, it's not advisable, especially distance, unless it's a well-trusted person. But I remember that gender is something else. Hey, what did this gender do now? The gender is gendering.
The gender is only gendering.
I'm telling you. Let's hear from you, genders. Let's hear from you. Defend yourself. We just have about 12 minutes to round up the show, and we want to hear from those genders. And if you are not coming before you come, let us do one or two.
Maybe while waiting for the gender, we take some tips on how to maintain distant relationship.
Yeah.
Ever felt like your voice as an African is lost in the crowd? Let me introduce you to Chinedu Onichi TV. This platform is all about amplifying the African voice in the diaspora, connecting you with rich African values and friendship like never before. It's not just a channel, it's a community where we celebrate our heritage together. Whether you're in Africa, the Caribbean, or the US, you're welcome here. And guess what? It's super affordable. When you advertise for 3 months, you get 1 month free. Can you believe that? It's a fantastic opportunity to showcase your brand while supporting our culture. So, why wait? Dive into this vibrant community and share your story. Check out at Chinedu Onichi TV on social media, and let's keep our voices alive. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this.
Dear friends, the journey into 2025 begins now,
Right.
and it's time for the African voice
Can
in
you hear me?
diaspora to resonate louder than ever. This year, our mission is to connect, empower, and amplify African excellence across the globe. Whether you're a trailblazing entrepreneur, a visionary leader, or a young dreamer, we've got a space for you on our platforms. Join me, Chinedu Onichi TV, on this transformative journey as we explore inspiring stories, uncover opportunities, and spark thought-provoking conversations that will shape a brighter future for our communities. Interviews with global leaders and rising stars, vibrant discussions on culture, business, and development, opportunities to connect, grow, and make a difference. Catch us live daily on Facebook at Chinedu Onichi TV, Instagram at Chinedu Onichi TV, YouTube at Chinedu Onichi TV, TikTok at Chinedu Onichi TV, Twitter, X at Chinedu Onichi TV. Join the movement, be part of the conversation. Together, we'll make 2025 a year of African pride, progress, and power. Let's go, fam.
Yep. Okay, so we just had a short commercial, and you've heard we are on, as we are talking now, we are live on Instagram, we are live on YouTube, we are live on TikTok, we are live on Twitter X, we are live on Facebook. So, and the links are available each time. Don't always forget to watch us from any of this time. Put on your notification button that whenever me and this my lovely sister is here, whether you're understanding French or English, we are here to communicate with you. That's a wonderful sister. So what do you think?
All right. I was saying that maybe while waiting for the gender to come up and defend themselves, we take some tips on how to maintain distant relationships.
Okay, so we have the tips now. Let's hear from my sister Frida, and let's know how. Because we have been discussing problem, discussing negative. Now, we want to bring solution. Eventually, if you see yourself inside, like yourself, I'm not counting myself because I will not see myself there. Okay, but because I have seen myself before and I know what happened. So now, if you see yourself, I'm Frida, so agenda is calling. Gender is gendering. Hello. Hello. Please speak up. Speak up. Hello.
Hello.
Please, can you speak up? Close any other thing talking in your background, and speak up so that people can hear you.
Okay. See this. My name is Joan Peter.
Okay, where are you watching us from?
From Ondo State.
Which country? Which country are you watching us from?
From Ondo State, Nigeria.
Nigeria. Okay. So, what is your contribution? Thank God you're a lady. All the three previous speakers. Gender. This gender is like this. This gender is like this. And that is the problem. We cannot engage ourselves in this relationship because the gender cannot be trusted. The gender is always disgendering. So, what is your own take on distant relationship first? Then you react to what they are telling us about your gender.
Okay, sir. The thing is, there is nothing wrong with distant relationship.
Wow.
Because you see, women we love attention. Once you are able to communicate with your partner very, very well, I give them attention and also what they want, there will be this closeness between the both of you. But once you just like you don't talk to her always, you expect her to trust you or to still want to be with you, it's not right.
So, what you are saying now, are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Okay, if you get into marriage now, do you prefer distant relationship to close relationship?
I prefer close relationship
Okay, why do you prefer close relationship to distance?
because you have time for your partner. Like you be able to give her what she wants at that time. And there will be this emotional closeness between both of you is more better than distant relationship.
Okay. Then now that the previous callers are all guys, and they were saying that the problem with the relationship is not them, that is the gender, is your gender, is your gender. Every time is your gender. So what will you say about your gender? I want more girls to call. Miriam Chinazo, you can call in on +170. Okay. There, Grace Luka Habila Baku. You said you love this type of relationship. Why not put a call? But before that, let's hear from you. Continue.
They're only complaining for agenda because they don't actually know what we want.
Okay.
What we want is attention. Once you're able to give us that attention we need, there's nothing there. And most guys will be like, we ladies want money. If you give us what we want, you will love we as a lady.
What is that you love apart from attention? Once they say women are saying attention, 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 does attention work without money? Like,
No,
don't work without money.
the two go together.
Yeah, the two go together.
So what
And
you
even
say, you're
even
eventually
if you
saying
don't
that you
give,
want money.
it's not that I want money. Even if you don't give me money, give me that attention and also walk away for us to make that money together.
Wow.
Okay.
So I love that. So the problem with men is that they don't know what you people want. And now you have told
Yeah.
them. Chukwemeka Bertrand that called and Jude. I've heard that the lady that is just calling from Nigeria said, it's you people that you people don't know what the ladies want. Yes, especially the Gen Zs. They don't know what the ladies want. They think the lady just wants a akpako. It's not only a akpako that the girl wants. The girl wants attention. And attention is not only attention of that attention. There are other things. There are other, mere that is involved. That is the main itself. So attention is not only the akpako level. So you have to learn how to give attention to your wife. What is killing relationship in this US where we have discussed it with Tambari, our great co-host, Tambari. We have discussed with Tambari about relationship in this US. The relationships are dying in this US because people know they give attention to their husband and wife. Husband and wife will be in the house. This one is pursuing money. He want to make bills for paying bills. This one is paying bills. This one is bills. This one bills. Sometimes my wife just like sometimes if I get angry with my wife sometimes. She will be sitting with us and say, hey, bill is coming. No. Bill. I said, come on. This bill, stop talking about this bill because we are not afraid of this bill, oh, because anytime this bill is coming, people are afraid. People are working extra shift. People, this big has so much taking over us in the diaspora that he has robbed us of the attention we should give to our family. You see children now, people will go and buy all sorts of toys and keep with their children to be playing. You will never have time to go and play with your kids. You will never have time. And sometimes when they see somebody like a man that is playing with the kids and always staying around it, they will look at you as a lazy man. But that is not the major thing. And that's why kids can also grow without father and mother affection, and they begin to behave anyhow. They begin to behave like the toy you are giving them. The cartoon they are watching every day. You go and buy giant television and put it to them, give them remote, teach them everything, and they always see cartoon. They are not seeing real human beings. So when they start behaving like cartoon, you will be worried because they are used to cartoon. The affection they are having is cartoon. So please give our girls attention. That's what they want.
Attention. That's something it's important.
Money. They say money. Hey, women. They say money and attention goes together.
They go together.
I would have said that this is the first time I'm hearing that this and that. Okay, thank you, my sister, for contributing. That's a wonderful contribution. How long have you followed this show?
For some months now.
Okay, what do you think you have gained from the show? Watching the show, playing the show, or whatever?
I've gained a lot from the show. Because most things I do learn from here, it's part of what I study.
Wow. What do you study?
International relations and diplomacy.
Wow. International relation and diplomacy is what you study. So you have been learning it from us here. Wow. We didn't know we are teaching all these big things, okay?
That's good.
So what will you tell others that are not following us? What will you tell others that are not yet following us? Wow.
It's like the network is shaking.
It's militating against us. Okay, can we hear from somebody else? Grace Luca. Grace Luca, put up a call to us. Let us hear from you. Grace Luca, you said you love distant relationship. We want to hear from this person that says they love distant relationship.
Yeah, maybe she should call and tell us why.
Call us and tell us how and why you love distant relationship. Grace Luca, Habila Baku. You said you love distant relationship. Let me post it too. So that you cannot say you did not say. I love distant relationship. See it on the show. See it on the screen now. So if you love distant relationship, it is time for you to call us and explain, because we are rounding off today. We are just giving extra 5 minutes. We have rounded up. But before then, my sister wants to talk on the solution. How to maintain distant relationship. Things you will do so that your distance will not be distancing.
Okay.
She's an expert. She has stayed in Yaoundé when somebody was staying in Bamenda. So I'm not going to tell you what you will do so that Yaoundé is connected with Bamenda. Or you listen to her now.
All right. Tip number 1, take regular communication.
Regular communication.
Yes. Communication régulière. Communication is supposed to be at the center of all this. Where there is communication, the misunderstanding that we get in relationships will not be completely dealt with, but they'll be reduced to a minimum rate that can be managed and accommodated. So in the morning, there's no harm. In the morning, we call ourselves, we talk to know how the night was and how the day you plan your day. Maybe in the afternoon, a small text message, how is your day unfolding? And when you come back from work, you take time to talk. With regular communication, it keeps you people close. You don't get to feel that gap. The physical gap may be there, but when you talk regularly, you communicate regularly, it brings you together. So people in a distant relationship will try as much as possible to keep their communication regular. Then point number 2, I was talking of trust and transparency. Like we're talking, it's not an easy thing to, we say trust is earned. You work to earn trust, while some people trust effortlessly. But we should try to build this trust. Trust and transparency go together. In our relationships, we try to be as transparent as the water we drink and as a plastic paper, the wrapping. that you use to tie stuff that they can see through. Because it's the image you give the other person, the image you show, they will take you for what you've shown. If you say, okay, I can be fishy, I can have things, I can hide, I can be secretive, that's how they will see you as a secretive person. So in a relationship like marriage, where the Bible says the two shall become one, you are no longer yourself. Two of you are the same person. So we should try to be as transparent as possible and trust ourselves. If we build that trust, if we learn to trust, we are going to limit the challenges we have, even if we are distant from each other. Then the third point I was talking about surprise gestures. In distant relationships, this should be that thing that spices up the relationship. Surprise visits, maybe when the person is 18, surprise visit, though at times that surprise visit can amount to something, but you can be surprised in an while attempting to surprise somebody.
Hold on 1 minute, Frida. Hold on 1 minute, because you need to explain this your amount. What does it amount to? What does it amount to that you want to spice up your relationship and you decided to?
You want to surprise something and you are the one.
You have to explain this one.
At times they say you call before you come back. If you are coming to your house to meet your wife or you are going to meet your husband, you will not because okay, I'll be coming tomorrow. By this time I'll reach. Okay, let me just. It's been long. I went home. Let me surprise. Though you are expecting to see this excitement. For a man, you can be going to visit your husband. You go to your house and the side chick is at home. You are the one that finally got surprised.
Yeah. So sometimes you take a surprise visit and you see the real surprise.
You see the real surprise. Yes, talk of surprise.
Like some ladies, if you tell them you are planning to come and come in, they will be asking you, when exactly do you want to leave? What's your flight is?
They keep asking, have you left already?
Those things. They want to put the house in order before you come.
Everything. Here we call it to clear the coast. They want to clear the coast.
Hey, the genders, the two genders. I'm not talking of one gender, so don't crucify me. The two genders.
Yes.
Because I'm a moderator and I'm at the middle now. And you know, I don't want to lose. I have two strong ladies, two beautiful ladies that are my co-hosts. I have Tambari. Let me see if I can cut Tambari in this show. Let me see if I can put Tambari on this show. Let me see. I can cut Tambari now. Tambari is by now the vacation should be over. I don't know why it's not. A lot of times she watches. Hello, Mami Tambari, my Tambari. Everybody is listening to you. We are listening in the show. I am calling you. Everybody is listening to you in the show.
Okay. Hi. How are you? Let me go a very quiet place I can talk to you.
Okay.
All right. How are you?
We are doing good, Tambari. We are missing in the show. I've been giving them excuses that you are on vacation, you're on vacation, and the vacation is over. We have a lady who have been in place for you since you are not there. She's on the show now. She's from Cameroon. She's a journalist. Okay. Frida, can you talk to Mami Tambari that I told you about?
All right, my dear sister, how are you today?
I am doing well. How are you?
Same here. Happy New Year.
Same here too.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure hearing from you. I've heard about you. It's a pleasure that today finally we get to talk.
The pleasure is all mine. I am so sorry. I went on a little bit vacation and oh my God, I didn't want to come back, but you know how it goes. I have to come back, you know.
Hope you had enough rest.
Oh my God. I think enough is on the statement. Yes, I have a blast. The kids have fun. The hubby, we are all doing absolutely wonderful. We have enough rest. I'm ready to get back to work.
All right, welcome back.
Mm-hmm. So where are you from again? You from Cameroon?
Yeah, Cameroon.
So you live in Cameroon or you live in the United States?
I live in Cameroon. I'm in Cameroon. As we speak, I'm in
Oh,
the country's economic capital, Douala.
oh, that's awesome. I would love to come visit someday.
I'll be here to receive you.
Okay.
All
So I
right,
don't need to pay for accommodation. I know I have a place to stay, right?
no worries. You got that
Okay.
sorted out already. Thank you.
Okay,
Sounds good to me.
Tamari, we were discussing a very the effect of distant relationship. That's what we were discussing today, and I was telling them that you if it is that you have been co-hosting the your show, that by this time the way you'll be dealing, but a lot of men are taking over this show now because we have a call-in section, and the call-in section is increasing because we have updated a lot about our TV now. We can take
Mm-hmm.
calls, we can take video calls, we can take everything and incorporate it into the same show. So now we are talking about distant relationship, and I told them that if it is the show you host on Sunday, that the way we talk, everybody will know. I was referring to when you say we know the knack again, that he has destroyed the destroyed relationship in abroad because people don't give attention to people anymore. So we just want to call you for them to know that you're coming back because people are missing you. They say, "Where's somebody?" Every day I'm talking about you on the show, and we are not seeing you. So when are you
I'm
coming
sorry.
back to the show on Sunday?
Oh, maybe not this Sunday. Hopefully next Sunday. I'm after this Sunday, next Sunday, I'll be more prepared.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah.
So do you have anything to tell us about the effect of this kind of relationship?
Well, of course, I do. Well, this kind of relationship, it could be good and it could be bad. Like I said, everything have advantage and also disadvantage. Now, let me give you one of the disadvantage of relationship,
Distant
long distance
relationship.
relationship. I'm sorry. Long distance, one of the disadvantages to me in long relationship is communication. Because if you're not communicating, that's number one. Okay, because it's already a long distance relationship. Why not communicate? Okay, so that's the big. Once you establish that communication and make sure you guys communicate day and night, as often, I think it can work. And another reason I think, hold on one second. Hey, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. I'm sorry, my kids want from say, "Mommy, what you do?" So I think, but me personally, I don't believe in long distance relationship because you never know who you're talking to. You know what I mean? I think I don't believe in long distance relationship because I have an issue with trust. Okay, trust is another factor of long communication. It's one thing to say I'm in a long relationship. You there? When I come to you, I'm finding out something different. So I don't really believe in long distance relationship. But in other words, it works for some people. It doesn't work for some people. However, if you can put up that communication, you guys communicate effectively. I think it can work because I see a lot of people that I know. They been to long distance relationship, and it tends to work for them. Now I also have another friend who was in a long distance relationship for like 2 years. He ended up doing work again out of trust and secretly go visit him, and he found out he was married. So it's give and take. It's give and take. I don't believe in long distance relationship at all. I know I don't, and I strongly believe. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, so I don't believe in long distance relationship because again, trust is a big thing for me, and if you have to make it work, travel to go see the person. If you really want this relationship, well, I strongly believe you have to travel, make time to go see the person. Because if you love her, if you love him, you will make time to go see him or her.
So all these people that used to stay like 7 years abroad and they have a wife in Nigeria, well, how does it sound?
Uh, no, I again. You have to get to know them. Like I said, I don't believe in it. If some do wrong, don't get me wrong. I might be wrong, but I personally don't believe in long distance relationship because a lot of things can happen. What if you happen to see the person you don't like the person? Maybe no, because picture tends to deceive people a lot. So I don't know. I wouldn't trust long distance relationship. Now that's what, like I said, some people do work for them now. Like some Africans, we send money home. Hey, I want this guy. Could you arrange marriage for me? And sometimes it work, and sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, it's 8 out of 10 that 2 out of 10 that work in long distance relationship. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you, somebody. Thank you. Can you just say a word of encouragement to people who have been missing you in the show?
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. This is Berry. Look, I've missed you guys, and I cannot wait to come. I have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to unfold. Listen, I can't wait to come. So hold it down. I appreciate you guys waiting for me, holding me down for me. And please behave yourself until I come back. I can't wait to see you guys soon. Mwah, mwah. I love you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Tambali
Mhm.
Fauna. Tambali Fauna is a seasoned media personality, and whenever she shows, she will throw. You need to see when she comes. One, her smile I'm missing. I don't know. I don't care. I've said it. I'm missing her smiles. If you accuse me, if my wife calls, I'm going to answer. But I said I'm missing her smiles.
Oh no, she's not.
Thank you, Tamari, for taking our call. God bless
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir.
you. Yes, we just spoke to Tambari now as a co-host, as an American, and you heard her voice. You will know that that voice, the tongue is already twisted, and
Yeah.
you heard that. All these Americans they lie how to say the truth. He said, I have trust issue. She said, I have. He didn't say. He said, I have. I don't know how to trust. So let me hear from you again, Jude Gabriel. No, I want to see this. He said, Mommy, 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 Grace, look at Habila Bako. I want this girl to talk to us. Oluwabola, can you put a call and talk to us before we round up here so that we don't keep our sister? Because it can't be like saying at this end, the thing can't sweet tonight. It can't sweet everybody. Seeing the viewers and the comments are hammering. Wow, I love today's show. I love today's show. It's so
Yeah.
lively. You see what I'm telling you, people? Be ready to call in. Call in. Express yourself. Talk. Yeah. If you are calling in, there's always a phone number. If you cannot take a link, you can use a voice. Contribute. Let's hear what you're saying. Mhm. Somebody is watching from Cairo in Egypt. Luabola. Can you call a call? I'm giving opportunity the next 5 minutes for people to call. If you don't call, I will round off the show and I go. Let's still hear what you are saying as we wait for callers.
OK. Chers téléspectateurs, nous sommes toujours en train de déguiser notre sujet du jour. Donc, on parlait de petites astuces. Des astuces qui peuvent faire que la relation à distance marche sans problème. Nous avons parlé des communications régulières que parmi des couples qui se sont séparés par une distance à cause des soit travail, soit l'époux est de l'autre côté, sa femme est de l'autre côté, sa famille. Il faut faire en sorte que la communication soit régulière. Le matin, bonjour chérie, bien dormi, comment est-ce que la nuit a été? Dans l'après-midi, un petit SMS, ça tue pas, hein? Un petit SMS, comment est-ce que ta journée se déroule? Le soir, maintenant, prenez le temps pour parler, appeler, causer, parler de la journée, comment est-ce que ça s'est passé? Là, ça se soulage et ça fait en sorte que cette bande entre deux personnes, vous deux, soient fortifiées. Un autre terme qu'on a utilisé, on a parlé de la confiance et transparence. Dans une relation en distance, il faut cette confiance, il faut la transparence. Quand nous sommes déjà mariés, mari et femme, nous sommes devenus unis. Même la Bible a dit que les deux vont devenir une personne. Mari et femme, c'est une personne. Donc, il ne doit pas avoir la place pour les secrets ou bien pour ne pas avoir confiance de l'autre. Donc, il faut toujours essayer à tout prix de faire en sorte que vous avez confiance à votre mari, le mari avoir confiance à votre femme, et il faut être transparent dans tout ce qu'on fait dans un couple. Ça va aider la couple de rester unis comme un couple et comme une famille qui doivent grandir. Troisièmement, on a parlé de quoi encore? On a parlé de petites astuces, les petites surprises avec l'autre, soit le mari, d'aller voir la femme, ça fait un bout de temps avant de partir, ou bien faire des petits messages, envoyer les lettres, envoyer des boucles de fleurs, envoyer les cadeaux. Donc, c'est les choses qui stimulent le cœur. Et quand ça fait comme ça, vous voyez les papillons, les petits cœurs d'amour là, il faut les envoyer. Ça aide à garder cette bande ensemble. Donc, nous sommes en train de parler, nous sommes vers la fin de l'émission, mais nous attendons aussi vos appels, nos auditeurs francophones. Nous attendons vos appels. Aujourd'hui, comme nous sommes presque à la fin de nos émissions d'aujourd'hui, prochainement, nous attendons vos appels, nous attendons vos commentaires, nous attendons vos messages dans tous nos supports réseaux sociaux. Right, Senedu?
Yeah, thank you. You heard her from French, so she's trying to help us because in Africa, we cannot speak only English. If we really want what we are doing to go down to Africa, we should be able to create a show where the French-speaking people can also listen to us, and that's why we had to look for her for her to have this opportunity. See, she has summarized to the French those who are, you saw somebody who's already typing in French. So our shows and what we'll be doing, if it is in French, it's anywhere. If there's an advertisement, whatever you want to do, whether it's in French or in English, we are welcome. And I want to tell you, we are moving ahead. If you see the kind of features, there's nothing different from this and CNN. The only thing different from CNN, the only thing different from Al Jazeera and what we are doing is that they are working 24 hours. They have different staff that if this one is going out, this one is coming in. If we have staff that once free that drops, another person picks, and I go, another person picks, there's no difference. This is what you'll see. All those things you are seeing in the footnotes that is going, you can also see it going here. All the topics, everything you want to do, all the features that you have in an international television is contained here. The only difference is that the staff, we have not had staff that will make our show 24 hours, that people will be working for 24 hours. I think that is the only thing that's lacking. But we're still we're believing God by the time that we finish the big studio we're building here, we should be able to employ people to come and handle it. It's just a question of working 12 hours or 66 hours, 4 people working 66 hours, and it's all over. So if we can have 4 people having shift, that means we can really run the television all around. And that's how it starts. So
slowly but surely.
Yeah?
Slowly but surely.
Yes. So I want you people to know that we know what we're doing and we know where we're going. So, but those of you who are part of what we are doing, yesterday, some people benefited from us. Some people got some money to go back to school. And we have been doing that. In this particular show, we have given one plot of land worth of 10 million naira to people in this show. And we have done a lot. We have sent people out of hospital. And as I was talking in this show, I'm not even getting star people because we're not talking about things that people want to hear. But there's one mentor of mine that is in this show. I would like to hear from him before we round up. Yeah, I just want to put a call to somebody.
Right.
business.
Yeah, you can send me a link. I'm on X. Send me a link. I can join.
Okay, I can send you a link. Okay, I'll send you the link now, sir. He's the guy that taught me everything about this. That's a top V Media. You see him, top V Media. He's the guy that taught me a lot when I was starting. I told you I was not a journalist. I was a security guy. So, but the guy is into media. He's an actor. He's a producer of movie, and he taught me. So let me just you hear him when he comes now. He's an actor. He's a producer. He's this and that. Let me just send him the link. So he's on Twitter. Okay, you have the link now, and let's hear from Big Tambari Nyata. Tambari is watching. Tambari, Tambari, can you share this in your page? Can you share it on your page? Tambari, everything is, you see our show now, everything is working good. That's Tambari. When I started, she's the first co-host I ever had. I was always talking alone until she came. And she brought in a lot of people because she's resident in St. Louis in the US, a lot of women. Oh, on Sunday like this, our show. Hey, on Sunday, hey, people will contribute. The screen will full because this thing has capacity of taking 10 people.
Yeah.
To 12 people. I can bring 10 to 12 people in this show now. All of us will be here and talking the same time. So the capacity is like much, and any of her shows, because she knows how to talk the truth. She doesn't paint words. If she wants to say things, she says things the way it is. You understand? And that's it. Chinedu Ezako. Calling Chinedu Ezako. Somebody is already on the show watching, and that's great. So I'm waiting for this guy. Once he calls in, he's watching us from X. He's watching us from Twitter. Okay. Before, as we're waiting for him, please let us have our please listen to one or two of our jingles, or what do you call it, our adverts. Reply to Mike Chinedu Zach, same to you. Okay. Please remember that here we can take adverts, we can take those things to subscribe.
Ever felt like your voice as an African is lost in the crowd? Let me introduce you to Chinedu Onichi TV. This platform is all about amplifying the African voice in the diaspora, connecting you with rich African values and friendship like never before. It's not just a channel, it's a community where we celebrate our heritage together. Whether you're in Africa, the Caribbean, or the US, you're welcome here. And guess what? It's super affordable. When you advertise for 3 months, you get 1 month free. Can you believe that? It's a fantastic opportunity to showcase your brand while supporting our culture. So, why wait? Dive into this vibrant community and share your story. Check out at Chinedu Onichi TV on social media, and let's keep our voices alive. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this.
Yeah, I know you joined. I know. I was doing the commercials. So you're welcome. This is Top V Media, and Top V, good morning. I don't know what your time is. Tell us your name and where you're watching us from. So what's going on? I'm not hearing you. Can I hear you?
I can hear you fine.
It's not you. I want to know if you can hear him. I think I can hear you now.
Hello, I can't still hear you. I can't still hear you.
But I can hear you very well. Check your ear, check your speaker.
Is it from my side or what? Okay.
Maybe from your side, because I'm hearing you very well. I can hear you very well.
Let me get earpiece. I don't know where it's happening. If it's from my side or from the side, but let me.
It can't be from my side because my mic is working.
Wow.
Okay, that's I think it's calling from Malaysia.
Wow.
Have you seen that what we're doing is a global event? So people are from different parts of the world and hear what we're doing. And you see, this thing you came again with French, you know, it's going to add a lot to what we're doing. We're going to bring out a show for you, just a particular show for you for the Francophones. That's what we're going to do. Create a day, a particular topic and a particular show for you and the French people. Just find a name in French that you give it. Then we spray it to the French people we know. And it will be very nice. Like, there's one lady now, an international footballer in female Chelsea team that I want to bring to this show. But because there's a goalkeeper that is from Cameroon, that is in one of the German, what do you call it? Paris FC in Paris FC in France. So, but because I don't know how to speak French and she doesn't understand very well, so I've been dodging. I don't know. So we are going to do a lot of things by bringing all those people. Replying to Chinedu Anichi TV, how do I share this, please? How do you share it? You know how to share it now, Lambari. Just go to Chinedu Anichi TV. Yes, go to Chinedu Anichi TV. Touch the share button, and then it will take you to your page. Then you put it in your page. You press share in your page. Go to Chinedu Anichi TV. Touch the share button on Chinedu Anichi TV under the video. It will take you to your page. Then you share it on your page. That's what you do, Tambari. You have been doing it before. Maybe you just skipped it.
All days.
She's a very smart lady. She's too smart to ask this question.
Like the caller left?
Yes. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you right now. How are you doing, sir?
We're doing good. Go back again, Frida. Go back so that you come out clear in the camera. Go back a bit. Go back a bit. Go back a little.
Okay, let me do something.
Okay, better.
All right.
Okay. My Oga, how are you doing?
I'm good. Happy New Year, sir.
Yeah, the same to you. You see what's happening in X. You check my page for X now.
Yeah. Always check
God
on you.
is so faithful. Just that day you told me I established now. I have about 1,400 followers already.
That's just the beginning. More.
Yes. So what we're talking about is distant relationship, and we want you to contribute, sir.
Okay, I have been listening. Some people said they don't believe in it. Some said they have trust issues. Everyone with their. The truth is this: if you know what you want, you stand by what you want. As for me, what is important in every relationship is just one thing. What do you want in the relationship? This person you want to date or you want to marry, is he the kind of man or woman you actually want? If he is, or if she is, then there's no point. Even the person is in any part of the world, as long as you have access to each other, whenever you want. To me, it does not matter because that's your trust issue. even if you are in the same room with the person can still do that same thing that we are trying to avoid. We have most people, after living with their wife for 30 years, they will go for DNA. They will find out that most children are not from the man. The man never, he has been with the wife, but the wife was still cheating. So it cannot stop a man or a woman from cheating, whether you are distant or you are in the same. In fact, if you like, tangle each other. You know, who want to cheat will cheat. So most people, they feel insecure because, first of all, they don't trust themselves. Yeah. For you to feel so insecure means you don't trust yourself. You know very well that if you have this opportunity, you will do this. That is why you don't believe in distance relationship. Me, I can tell you the truth. I believe much in distance relationship because it gives room for relationship to become more strong. Over like too much of seeing each other, most times, some people will say that, yeah, it makes relationship stronger. No. When one person travels and comes in, it will make relationship more stronger. Because those see finish that comes out in a relationship will not be there. When a man marries a woman, or when both single guys and single girls, when they are dating, ask them, most issues that occurs in the relationship is because of because of overseeing each other, having access to each other. You start finding faults. You start going to their phones. You start knowing when this person eats and the way he eats is not good, the way he dresses is not good. But when that, for me, what I need in a woman is this or that. When I have it, for instance, if I want to marry a doctor and I find out that you are a medical doctor and I love to marry a medical doctor, okay? Now, when I find out that you are the kind of woman I want, first of all, what do I want in a woman? Do I want a slim woman, an educated woman? If these are things I want from a woman, once I get them, I think I'm good to go. I am good to go. The other things, which is called trust, trust will come when you are doing the necessary things, the right things you're supposed to do in the relationship. It's not about living with me in the room, staying with me in the office, monitoring me, calling me on video call. You can do those things. Men and women are smarter these days. You can be on video with your partner and another man is giving her and she's on the phone with you. Yeah. And somebody
is collecting from the back. He's collecting from the back and telling you. I used to see 1 minute. I used to see that is it a skit that I say, hey, I'm in the church, I am praying, Have you seen those?
That's true.
We are living in a world that, man, everyone is becoming so smart these days, Do you know that you can put a camera in your house and you want to be monitoring your home? Your wife or your husband might still disconnect it, giving you excuse that the network is bad. They can disconnect it. They can even format your memory card. You can't do anything. It is formatted, it's formatted. When you came back home to bring out the memory card of your camera and you find out that it's formatted, you will see whatever is, oh God. See, we just need to understand that the world is evolving and the people are becoming smarter every day. Don't put your mind so much putting your mind so much under what is under these legs will cause you mental issues. It will cause your mental. It will cause your mental state will be. In fact, it's going to distract you to a point that you won't even know what you are doing in your office. So, you go into marriage or you want to go into a relationship, forget about. Take your mind off what is under the legs. Focus on the person, because you never person see, most people that got married to a virgin, when a virgin discover the sweetness of what she had been missing, she want to explore more. Okay, so your mind under you have a trust issue. Why? Because of something under the legs. Is that all you value in this man or the woman? Me, I value the value you can create to the society. Is more important to me than that thing under your legs, because most of us that went to university, we have been exploring this. We have been eating this back to back. Most people cannot say that their husband is the first man that came into them. Even your husband is the first person. If that's your husband, are you the first woman that came into him? So this thing has been happening. Why can't you focus on the value that this man or this woman has than putting your mind under the legs? The legs is not me. Most people are weak under their legs, but does not mean that they are not caring, does not mean that they are not a good man or a good woman. We only pray that we get someone that at least have a bit, like there's a bit reserved. Because most people are pretenders. When you get a pretender as a partner, man, you are gone. You can never catch this person. They are so smart. Go and see. Most times, why people watch movies is to narrate to you what has been happening on Earth. There are women that are so smart that they will live with you in their house 50 years. You can never ever suspect that they know any man. But 1 second, they will collect back to back and still clean up their mouth. Same thing with men. So me, I love distance relationship. In fact, the more distance we are, the more I love you more. Wow. Anytime I eat you, I want to eat you. I want to, like, anytime I set my eyes on you, I will see you as a new girl that just came into my life. I love to see you fresh every time. I don't want to see you free. I want to hear that you are doing well in your office, because the reason why I got married to you is the value that you're going to give to the society. I want you to be at your best. Forget about these things under the legs. We can have it anytime, any day. If I want to come to America to meet you, I will enter flight and come and see you. If you want to come and meet me, you come and meet me. God that put this thing under our legs did not just put it for one function. It has multiple functions. So why not you stop the person from urinating so that the person can stop using it? It has multiple functions. Your mind only goes to one particular function of that particular thing. That's why you have a trust issue. You don't believe in distance relationship. Why? Because you're going to cheat. Only thing that is in your mind, cheat. Other than cheat, what other thing that man can do or that woman can do? I place value on who you are, on the value that you create for the society, on the value that you have that made me to marry you. I did not marry you because for us to be knacking, for us to be having intercourse every day. No, I marry you because of the value. I marry you because I see that you're going to be a good mother that will influence my children in a positive way, not just this, that. So 80% of people that have trust issue, their problem is just, if I leave you, you will cheat. And any woman or man that has that always in the mind can never make a good home. There will be fights every day in the home. Every time there will be fights. Because you have a trust issue. So who are you going to trust? You don't even trust yourself. How will you trust me? You don't trust yourself. Anytime you call your partner, all you ask is, I hope you're not cheating. Man, is it life all about cheating? How would even cheat on earth? Let's value each other. Let's value humanity. Value your person, value your partner. Forget about all those things. When you forget about cheating, you have a peaceful relationship. Don't have it in your mind. If you have it in your mind, it's going to affect you, and you become so aggressive in your relationship. So that's my own take on this topic, my brother. I prefer relationship. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Top Media. Thank you for coming. We're almost rounding up, but when I saw you, you are not somebody. You can see that my Frida is already trying to doze off. As I continue to change her, so that she become very, very awake. So thank you for contributing. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for directing me media wise and training me media wise. I've always told them that you have always given me guidelines and they have been helping me. You are the one that made me how to join X, and today I know the kind of people that are watching my
I
student X.
already in the LinkedIn also, so everything is working.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that it is all about, just like you say, where you place your value. If you place your value in the knacking, you're always thinking of knacking, thinking of
Yeah.
knacking, thinking of knacking. And when knacking preoccupies your mind, you can't make anything good out of the something. So that's why. So trust issue, if you have trust issue, is your business. But people who have trust issue are always great knackers. So that's what I've understood about that. So people, if you are there, please don't have trust issues. Please trust your no matter distant or close, a cheater is a cheater. And the cheater can, you have heard from our brother, somebody can trace video call and be collecting from the back. No tata. He's collecting tata from the back and he's telling you, how are you? You ask what I'm saying. We're in the church. We're speaking in tongues. You don't know. So just like if you send somebody to monitor your girl, you send somebody and maybe if that girl is smart, you will seduce the person you send, and two of them will now start doing that thing. You send the person to go and protect you. That is when you know that you're already finished. You'll be completely finished. So we have seen severally where you send somebody to go and monitor a lady, and the lady start dating the person. Matter don't finish now. So so, my people, I thank you so much for today. I thank you for coming to this show, my brother. And I thank Frida. Frida, don't sleep. Okay, we're rounding up. Sorry, we stretch you so much today.
Yes, certainly. I want to say your mentor is a liberal thinker, and that's the mind that people need to carry about for life to be a beautiful thing to live. Because we should not attach meaning to everything. He's a liberal thinker, his mind is open. Like, keep all the negative thought aside and see life the way it is. You know what you want, you know what you're going for. And if you keep your mind the way it is, that's a lesson I've drawn from what you just said. That life is beautiful to live. It depends on how you make it, how you want it to be. And I want to say thank you, sir, Mr. Mentor. I learned a lot from what you said, though I'm tired because it's quite late here, but I'm very happy that you came online and that I've learned something from you. We should keep our mind flat.
100%.
Yeah, thank you, my people. I thank you. I think I have 8 people watching on X, and some other people on Facebook. And thank you, all of you that have contributed. Remember, put your notification button that whenever we are live, you come. We'll continue to bring back to back. And you see, we have ended French. Now we have a sister who speaks French. For those of you who are from a French-speaking country, the Francophone Africans, this is an opportunity for you to express yourself. So whatever we do, she before we conclude now, she will tell them the message we are concluding and all those things. So it is a big opportunity. You can call in French, you can type in French, you can comment in French from any of the platform, and she will interpret it for us, and we'll move on. So thank you for coming, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I'm grateful.
Right, my sister, thank you very much for also doing a wonderful work. We are all together to push this Canadian Nature Television to the world. Thank you very much for interpreting in French. And keep doing that work. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow this work will bring it to America. This work will bring it to Asia. So keep doing it, and nothing is impossible. Okay?
You are in spirit.
I believe in work. I believe in commitment. I believe in value. So keep doing it. Your good work will take you to places. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Chinedu. I'm happy to be in your studio.
The pleasure is mine, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. I believe in now.
Okay, Frida, I think I will be rounding up. I know you're tired. You have done your best today, and you've not rested enough. Come back closer because we're rounding up already. And for those of you who are watching, thank you. You remember this is Chinedu Anichi TV, your African voice in diaspora. We are here. Remember, we do adverts. And we'll put our advert on promo. If you do 3 months stretch advert, you get 1 month free. So we do advert, we do endorsements. If you can't contact me, contact Frida. Whoever you contact, let us know. There's a number there. We have our email, chineduanichitv@gmail.com. And in our messenger, you can send us message. You can send us message on X. You can send me on Instagram at chineduanichitv. Every particular platform we have is Chinedu Anichi TV. Yes. So all of them, that's just in all social media. That's our handle. Hey, Leonard, one of the best things you did is to make me know Frida Leonard is watching from Cameroon. So thank you, Leonard. Thank you for everybody for coming to this show. I am so grateful. Please put on your notification button and we'll continue to bring you. We are giving African voice. We are celebrating our values. Thank you. Frida, can you conclude, maybe give the final greeting in French, and then we conclude so that we shut down today.
Bon, chers téléspectateurs de Chinedu Anichi TV, une fois de plus, nous vous disons merci beaucoup pour votre attention, merci beaucoup pour votre participation. Merci beaucoup d'avoir été avec nous pendant toute l'émission d'aujourd'hui. On peut que vous remercier, que Dieu vous garde, que vous passez un bon temps et restez scotchés à Anichi TV parce que les bonnes choses sont encore en cours. Nous vous promettons de continuer à vous informer, vous éduquer et vous donner l'info de l'Afrique comme ce qui se passe en Afrique. Nous vous promettons de donner le meilleur de nous et pour vous donner l'image positive de l'Afrique. Une fois de plus, vous avez nos contacts, vous avez nos numéros de téléphone, vous pouvez nous contacter, vous pouvez envoyer le message, vous pouvez nous envoyer les étoiles pour nous soutenir et pour dire que c'est l'encouragement pour le bon travail qui se fait ici. Une fois de plus, merci et à plus. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah, thank you, Wilfred, for those of you from the French-speaking. Say merci beaucoup, and I say merci beaucoup. Merci, Madame Bonnet. Leonard is speaking French too. Please, I beg, make I no bite my tongue. Now, thank you, and I want you to take us the last commercial, and we'll round up for the day. Remember to always follow Chinedu Anichi TV on all platforms. All platforms. When we mean all platforms, we mean all platforms, and that's the way it is.
Ever felt like your voice as an African is lost in the crowd? Let me introduce you to Chinedu Anichi TV. This platform is all about amplifying the African voice in the diaspora, connecting you with rich African values and friendship like never before. It's not just a channel, it's a community where we celebrate our heritage together. Whether you're in Africa, the Caribbean, or the US, you're welcome here. And guess what? It's super affordable. When you advertise for 3 months, you get 1 month free. Can you believe that? It's a fantastic opportunity to showcase your brand while supporting our culture. So, why wait? Dive into this vibrant community and share your story. Check out at Chinedu Anichi TV on social media, and let's keep our voices alive. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this.
Okay. Yeah, very big announcement now. We have updated what we're doing. We have really what we're doing now. There is a pattern. Please always go to our page and watch. We are adding what we call live story every 6 a.m. We are going to send a video that is interpreting and teaching life story. Always go and watch that video. It's not going to be other of our main videos. It is a video that we created with AI, and it has a lot of deep stories to tell. So always 6 a.m., put your alarm 6 a.m., go and watch that story. Like today, what we had was the chicken, the Christmas chicken. If you have watched the Christmas chicken, tomorrow we will be having, just like what we do, the cheating husband. That's what we'll be having. So every day we'll be creating a story, a true life story, generated from a true life story that it is a video, as a video, and it will teach you something, and it will ask you a question. It will trigger you for the day. It will motivate you for the day. It is a video, and we're adding it. I told you we are going somewhere. So God bless you and take care. So, Frida.
Yes, sir.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us from start to the end of this program. You know, it cannot be possible without you. We pray that you keep supporting us through your messages, through your comments, share without limit, and of course, show us love by sending us stars. That's to show appreciation and to encourage what is made by Africans, and for Africans. Thank you. Stay blessed.
Yeah, thank you. What I want to, another announcement I want to, there's a secret I want to tell you. Some of you don't know how to make this sharing. Now, go to your sharing. If you go to Chinedu Anichi TV, under it, when you touch the sharing box, there's always it goes to your own page. There's always sharing. There's a opportunity for group sharing. There's a group where there's a picture of different people together, like a community. Share it in that group. You have always opportunity to share in 10 groups. So whenever we are live, we will just come. If you pick it, share in your page, go and share in the group. That group, you can share in one group, and you have 1 million people watching from that group. So it's a big secret that we have to learn. Share in groups, share in groups. So, and before you know it, our voice will be heard everywhere. We have already gone global, but we want the whole world. We want the whole world to know that Africa has arrived and we have it. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. We're grateful, and I'm so proud of you. My regards to your family and to everybody. I wish to come to Cameroon. When I come to Nigeria, I must touch Cameroon, come and see you and see every wonderful people. You have to establish a WhatsApp group, I've told you, just like the guys. We can access our people direct, you know.
I will.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, my people. We are rounding up. To remember, my name is Chinedu Anichi, your one and only celebrity here. So, and this is Chinedu Anichi TV, streaming live from United States of America. And today, you know what we discussed was the effect of distant relationship. We have heard from different people. We have heard from our sister who did a deep research on it, Frida Egbe. We have heard from different people calling in. Somebody calling from Malaysia, the other person from Sierra Leone, the other person from Cameroon, the other person from few people from Nigeria, different part of the world for us to discuss. Remember, tomorrow again, put your notification. Once it is time, you will see me. Let's see. Okay? Thank you, and God bless you. I love you. Send us stars. Send us stars. Still share. Share to groups now. Now. They can watch it offline. Share to groups as fast as possible. And always check up us, follow us in other handles so that the one that is convenient to you, you can watch from. If you're on Facebook, you can also follow us on Instagram. Just go and watch. God will bless you. God will bless you. And God will bless you again. Bye.
Let's talk our talk. Africa boys in diaspora. Chinedu Anichi TV. Voice of the voiceless, yo. Chinedu Anichi TV. Make we talk our talk, yo. Nobody can talk our talk for us, yo. Africans arise, time don't reach you. Make we talk our talk, oh yeah, everybody join the Chinedanichi TV. Now they happen, no. Now they selenge. We don't talk our mind, yo. As it be now, so we don't talk more. Mama, papa, brother, sister, even know the YouTube. Subscribe and follow Chinedanichi TV. Eba fukona potuno, eba fukona man. Now we'll be the voice of Africa in diaspora. Chinedanichi TV. Voice of Africa, where they show. Chinedanichi TV. Now where we go there. Chinedanichi TV. Gather your family, call everybody, oh. Chinedanichi TV. Prison, what don't want to go.